Welcome to the 5th day of the semi-pentennial Masters of the Gauntlet games. I am your host, Ulu Cthulhu. Welcome. As always, these games are sponsored by our wonderful sponsor, Alita's Gizmos and Gadgets. One-stop shop for all your magical needs. We thank you. For now, we are in the boat race, and it is tight at that. Team Weird leads the pack by all of about 50 feet, with the Honey Badger, She Unit, and Power Seekers hot on their tail. Unfortunately, Brains and Brawn, along with the Crest of Alizite, seem to be somewhat out of this race. But as we have 2,200 feet already down and only 1,300 to go, we'll see who takes home the cheese today. The egg napping challenge still to come. I think it's a little early to tell who may come out on top of today's race. So let's get back in there and see how this turns out. Severo a Telemanus, you are up in the crow's nest and you saw off behind you the Power Seekers team. You saw a nice plume of smoke as a shot came hurling towards you that looked like it was crackling with a little bit of heat. Oh, fell off my table. That's a natural 10. Plus,
Oh.
what is the modifier?
Me and Wyatt were like smiling. We're like, they suck.
They
Plus.
only have a +5. They only have a +5. That is a 15. So they miss your ship. Completely miss your ship. And not by much, but they miss it. And it goes barreling into, we'll say it overshoots and hits the ground right here, lighting up this whole area. It is a fire shot, and so it just kind of. So yeah, we'll go to you guys. It is currently your turn. You just got missed by a fire shot. Ugma's barreling towards. While there's a mertroll flying off into the sunset off this direction, into the storm that he launched from this catapult as he ran by. It's just flailing off into the storm that direction.
Well, I think the plan was to just meet him on that other side, right? So
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Oh, and then also Wyatt, because this is a storm here, your visibility is limited, and so that's why I don't have it pushed out to like 400 feet, is because you can't see as far into the storm as that.
So I've got gust of wind, which means we have
75.
50 base, so 75 movement.
Come
Puts us
pick
right
me up,
there.
bro.
We're gonna loop around, at least try to.
All right, what are you doing, Ugma?
All right, I'm gonna run straight to our flag and get that first.
Okay, so your flag is the light blue one. I've got to zoom in here.
Toss all the other ones, Ugma.
Well, I thought we were
how
gonna
are-
bring them with us, right?
Oh yeah.
How are you approaching your flag?
Is it like a giant pole in the ground? Is it just like a little like bandana?
It's probably the
captured flag?
size of like a spear, or it's probably closer to like a lance size pole. So it's a good 10, 12 feet.
Okay.
And it's just got a little flag. We're not talking like American flag size thing on here. We're talking like a little like banner flag
Okay.
up at the top.
I don't have a Macy's flag, just like
Nah, yeah, it's big old.
flip around.
It's not
like
fluttering
that.
in the wind.
Start spinning it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna run. Is there anything? Is it just sticking out of the ground?
I mean, so this area
I feel like
here
you're asking me if I
is-
want to walk into a trap, brother.
is all of the. Well, I'm just curious if you're going to be able to pick all these up in one turn like you're wanting to. But this whole area is kind
I
of
can
like
only
rocky
move
shoal.
40, so I can only move 2 hours for right now.
You have Long Strider on. You took a potion of Long Strider, so you
Holy
have
frick,
an
I
extra
do.
10.
Yep.
Right.
So this whole area here, like I said, is kind of like a loose boulder, like, but it's above water, but there's still like little pools of water here and there, kind of all through here. It's not like beach, but it's pretty rocky, and so it's not quite difficult terrain. But if you end up running through all of the flags trying to pick them up, I might have you make like an athletics check or something just to see if it impedes your movement in any way. If you're gonna go and get all of them, but if you're just gonna get your flag and run out, then I won't have it impede you.
Question.
Hmm.
Movable rods. Are they only? Can we only mess with them? Are they magically attuned to us, or can anyone go and?
They're not attuneable, so they are. It's a button. Whoever presses the button, it locks in place. So if someone else gets a handle on it, then yeah, they could activate
I
it.
was gonna freaking say on the rich boys fucking immovable rod it into the ground and be there, but
They're just stuck. I mean, that would be kind of
so
fun
rude.
to like, as they're coming through with their ship, you could throw the immovable rod down, like just hang it off the edge of the boat, and then they just
It
eats
just
into
like
their
cuts
side
through
of their.
the
it's got like
boat.
That'd be dope.
on the rims it has like the little not saw blades.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. Like,
Gladiator style,
yeah,
the little blades.
little
Mhm.
blades. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna run to the ours first. That's 40.
Okay.
Can I move my
Okay.
token, or do you want to do it?
No, you got it.
Okay.
So let's see. So you're gonna move right here. Oh, that was not the right thing. That red dot is what you're moving to.
What color are the people that we hate?
They're
Wait.
orange.
Who's Nick? Who's closest to us? Who's second place? We've already dominated.
There's someone on the other side of the island.
Yeah, we
The
can
honey
just-
badgers were the closest to you guys. You
Yeah,
have no
they're-
idea where the Sheen unit is, and the power seekers are behind you guys. South
And
of
the
you.
brains and brawn are also behind us.
They're way
Balls.
behind you.
Um,
Crest of
yeah.
Alizé
okay,
is
so I'll
actually
move here
somewhere too.
Where's
first.
the laser? Because like honey badgers are like right here somewhere.
Oh, up top.
Yeah. Because they came down this way with us, and they split this way, and we came this way.
Oh my gosh,
So
how
they're-
cool would it be to just freaking
They're like right there.
lacrosse check some dude who comes to get their flag?
All right, Christian. Make me an Arcana check.
I
You
knew it.
are somewhat looking around. So I'll give you this. Make an Arcana check. DC, I think it was 14.
Oh, guys, come on. I'm not the smartest of the crew. Can't send me in here. 11.
At 11. So you aren't super, in tune with magic. You feel a slight, like your hairs on your body stick up just a little bit. As you kind of walk into this
Static.
magical area where these flags are. And you run up to the flag, and right before you're able to grab it, you hear a plink that you step on in this square right here.
Fetch.
Please make
Crap.
a DC. Let me double check. I think it's a wisdom save. DC. So this is a glyph of warding. Okay, that's going off, and it has a spell attached to it, called polymorph, and it is going to attempt to turn you into a cuttlefish. DC 16. I think it's a wisdom save. Let me double check.
Please don't be wisdom. Please don't be wisdom. Can I just be like strong and resist it?
Constitution.
Can I just wisdom saving throw? Sorry.
Gosh dang it.
Rick. All right. And I need a what? Pray for me, guys.
16.
It's a
Oh,
DC
I am.
16.
6. The odds. Oh, it was on a 17. It rolled over to a 10. 11.
Okay, so you're running up to this pole, and right before you grab it, the pole just becomes enormous. You weirdly, like, all of a sudden are like on your side, and this pole is like quadruple in size. The flag is now huge to you, and everything seems slightly fuzzy. You also struggle to breathe as you are
I'm going to die. Wait a second.
flopping around.
I'm going to take damage for suffocation, and then I can break free.
And then you revert back to.
Well, you don't take damage. You drop to 0 hit points, which
You
when you
drop
drop
to
to 0,
zero.
you revert back to yourself. But yes,
You revert back to Ugma.
go ahead and
Trash.
roll me a D100.
Someone help me.
Let's say 65 and above. You're flopping and thrashing around. You move. You kind of can move around a little bit.
Oh,
Um,
I got nice. Put it that way.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's above 65.
I got nice.
9.
Okay.
You don't know
Okay.
what nice is, Riley?
It's
I don't
nice.
know.
Nice.
What's nice? What's the one number that whenever is said, everyone is like nice?
Nat 20?
No.
Outside of Dungeons and
The
Dragons.
funny sex number.
The funny sex number.
69? Oh,
There
I've
you
never heard of
go.
it. What the heck?
You live in a
I've-
rock.
I've lived under a rock. Correction.
No. You
You're
live inside of
inside of
a
it.
rock.
Patrick.
Even people under a rock know nice.
Okay. So you are currently a
Fetch.
fish, Christian, flopping around. Do you have any movement left?
I got 5 well, 15, I guess.
Okay. So since you're on land, it's considered half movement. You are able to kind of flop around and move. Is there a direction that you're wanting to continue your movement?
Can I make a perception check? Is there anybody else on this platform?
No, there's no one else with you. So we're gonna base this off of a Quipper because apparently they don't have any like fish stat blocks, but your Constitution is a -1, so you have 1 round before you essentially suffocate
Trash.
because you can't hold your breath for any rounds. So, but once you suffocate, you'll then revert back to Ugma. Are you wanting to move anywhere?
Flop, cuttlefish, flop.
Flop really hard onto
Hmm.
a rock that kills you.
Okay, hold on. So
You don't have to
let me
wait.
ask this: is there a plate like on the ground that I actually
No, this was like an
visibly saw that I stepped on?
There was an insignia that lit up and then kind of was consumed as this spell went off. And so it's not a plate, but by stepping on it, it activates the trigger of the spell itself. So when it's set, you label it as, someone over 100 pounds steps on it, or a humanoid steps over this, it triggers. And so the insignia lights up and then activates whatever effect you put
And
into it.
is it a 5-foot square that it covers?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm gonna flop over to like here and try to trigger another one.
Okay. You don't trigger another one there.
Okay. I think that's all I get if it's half my movement because I got 2 feet left.
Anything else you guys want to do? Christian, Wyatt, or sorry, Stebro, Telemanus, and Tommy. I need to be better at that.
Wyatt, shoot me! Shoot me with an arrow, Wyatt.
You're too far for my short bow, bud, and I don't know your thing. I'm paying power metagaming. I'm paying attention.
Yeah, I don't know if they can
you're
see
not
you
watching
from where
me?
they're at. That's a good point.
Frick.
Yeah, how far
I'm
is
just
that?
flopping around.
This-
You're like, where the
so
frick
this-
did Ugmar go?
This kind of ridges here,
Like 115 feet.
and so like there's a
Giant green
ridge
blob
here
just
and here.
Disappears.
It's kind of the height of the, and so
Oh,
it drops
okay.
down this direction and drops down towards your ship and drops down this direction.
I wanted this meta. Like, can I shoot that far with a short bow?
I think it was 320 feet at disadvantage or something like that.
80 to 320.
Yeah. So you could lob
Just rack
shot
one
over.
off and get me
His
out of this
AC
spell.
is 13 with 1 hit point.
With my awesome passive perception at 18, I'm like, oh shit, they missed. Tommy, we gotta go. Go. Then I'm like, where's you? Shit, he's a fish. Oh, shoot at him. Wow. I have disadvantage, correct? That's because it's
Yeah.
over 80. So 24 and
Holy crap.
12.
Oh, dang it. That was close.
It was.
That was
Dang it.
close. You almost got him with disadvantage.
That was close.
All right. Nothing.
Okay, so an arrow comes and
I'm just flopping. I'm like, they're shooting at me.
But let Tommy know that. Tommy, keep going. Ugma's a fish.
Ugmar's a fish.
Oh, crap.
okay. I moved everyone else. Power Seeker is gonna roll to. Oh, it's gonna take him a couple turns to reload. Okay.
Good.
It's back to you guys.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do some cool Legolas, like sliding off the oily font down the pole.
Oh, down the pole.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll
Nice.
me an athletics or acrobatics check to get down there.
Acrobatics. Oh, why is my acrobatics not as higher? I
Right
should have
there.
put whatever expertise in athletics.
Christian, Ugma, you suffocate, go to 0 hit points, therefore popping out of your fish form, and you are now laying on the ground prone. As yourself, all of a sudden the pole shrinks again and it's back to its normal size, but you're staring up at it awkwardly, being like, "The freak just happened."
Real quick question for you.
Riley. Oh, go ahead.
Yes.
So Pearls of Power, right? Restore spell
Mhm.
slot level 3 or less. Does that take an
Mhm.
action? Can I do that and
Uh,
steer the ship?
Using bonus actions, I think, is what activates most magic items, and I think that's what I'd rule it as without having to look at it. I'm pretty sure it's just a bonus action.
Okay.
That might be overpowered, but we're gonna go with it.
Okay.
Riley.
I'll just wait for a minute then. I won't do anything yet.
Okay, so you guys
I
enter the
probably should, but
storm.
I won't.
So
Wait.
Cameron,
Riley.
when you move into the storm, remember that it moves you 2 spaces in a V-like formation from kind of a center point out this way.
So it moves us northeast.
So it'll move you. Sorry, it moves from here this way.
Oh, southwest.
Southwest, yes. So
Okay.
like it says, storm northeastern gusts push southwest 2 spaces per turn.
Okay.
So just make sure when you're moving that you're accounting for that.
Let's see. I'll
Riley?
move us
Yes, sir.
I rolled a nat 1 trying to do a slide.
right
down.
there.
What happens to me? Do I fall?
Make a
Oh,
dexterity saving throw.
Guys, we've
for
made
me.
it this
DC
far. We
12.
don't.
Start the ship
This
and
can't
just
happen now.
go.
So you're going. You go to like Legolas swing down this and just slide down this pole, super one-handed like with your bow in hand, and you go to jump and you like overdo it, and like midair you're like, shit. Like, and so let's just see if you can grab on or if you can
23.
kind of 23.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you grab on and hold on and you're just kind of halfway down. You grab and hold on to the pole. So Cameron or Tommy, you do see as you're steering, just all of a sudden it looks like he falls out of the crow's nest, but catches himself and just kind of flattens himself up against the. He's holding on though. You don't take any damage, Wyatt, but you do catch yourself halfway down.
How tall is a
So-
crow's nest usually? 30 feet? 20 feet?
They're pretty high.
I would say 30 feet.
Typical crow's nest height?
I mean, it depends on the ship. If you have a huge ass ship, it's
you're
really
right, you're
high. But this is a smaller ship. Let me look. I don't actually know. Let's see. 66 feet. Oh my gosh. So the deck of a ship is usually about 13 feet to the bottom of the ocean, but that's probably a bigger ship. So I'd probably say maybe half that or so. So 30 feet ish.
I can make that jump.
It would have been enough to take 3d6 damage or so
Man.
had you pancaked the.
Just belly flopped right onto the deck.
Yeah.
Bounce like 4 feet back in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cameron, you drove the ship. Wyatt, you fell from the crow's nest. Ugma. Sorry, Tommy and Severo.
I'm gonna stand up.
Get there.
I'm gonna pull the thing out of the ground.
Boom. It's like not like Arthur and the sword and the stone. It's pretty simple to dislodge from these rocks.
Okay. All right, guys. So we've got green behind us, pink below us.
I don't remember what color this sheet is.
I don't remember.
They're above us.
The honey badgers, I don't remember what color they are.
Which means they're either black, yellow,
black.
or blue.
They're black.
They're
Yeah,
black.
Yellow
I'll give you that
is
one.
the crest, right? Yellows or gold is the crest because they're gold and pompous and little shits with rich daddies. So
Any
let's
idea?
really make sure we screw with the gold one.
Yeah.
'Cause
So I'm
screw
gonna
those
try
guys.
that. So I'm gonna take I'm gonna try to jump. All right. So I'm gonna pull it out and make sure like we're good. All right. I'm gonna
Yeah, you're good. You pull yours out.
all right. I'm gonna like stick it in my pants. I don't know. I'm not wearing armor, huh? So like,
Oh, between the butt cheeks and the back. Dude.
yes, that's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do. Hold it right between. Okay. Somehow I'm gonna.
Yes.
I'll hook it around with my axe somehow. Okay. I want to like standing long jump my way over
Mhm.
and try to like grab the next flag and then like roll out. Try not to like
Fall down.
touch the ground near the flag.
So you can jump a distance equal to your strength modifier. So you can jump probably what 20 feet, 19 feet.
equal to my
21
strength
feet.
modifier would
Sorry,
be
your
5
strength
feet.
score.
Your
Sorry,
strength.
strength
20
score.
feet. 20
Sorry.
feet. Correct. Holy
20
crap! I can jump 20 freaking feet.
Yeah.
All right.
Big man.
Just Hulk jump through
Okay,
the
so
flag.
you're gonna jump and
I wanna-
grab the crest of Alizite
I
one?
want Crest of Alizite, and I'm gonna break it in half and throw it off onto
Okay.
the water.
Where are you landing with this?
Good question. I'll fetch. Because what if I fudge up and I fall off?
Okay, we'll pick.
Are we missing a flag?
Yeah, I just got rid of
Um,
yours because you picked it up.
Well, shouldn't there be another one?
It's behind Ugma's nameplate.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, there was a blue one right here.
Yeah, no, but shouldn't there be another? Because there's
Gone, 'cause
so
I
gold
picked it
is
up.
crest, green
It's
is
behind
brains and
Ugma's
brawn, pink is
nameplate.
power seekers, black is honey
Honey
badgers.
badgers.
What about she unit?
Is that blue?
Blue is she unit.
The navy blue one behind
That navy blue one.
Ugma's nameplate. If you zoom in,
Oh.
you can
Right
see
here.
It. Yeah,
Oh,
if you
it's
zoomed out,
hidden
it might
behind
show.
Uga's name. Okay, okay.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I
Oh,
have
it
them
is
all
right there. Yeah, where I was zoomed, Ugma's name covered it like perfectly.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was like, what
Yeah.
is?
So probably
Okay.
Okay.
what? 5. I don't know how this works. 5. I got here and jumped this way. I'll land like
So
here
20
then.
20 feet. Okay, perfect.
Nah.
Sweet. So you'll land there.
Do I
As
get the
soon as your
flag?
feet hit, you grab the pole and as you land, you just bring it down over your knee and just
Oh, so I
snap
did
this
get it.
thing in half.
Nice.
And yeah, you'll grab it. That's not hard. You're just jumping. Doesn't you don't need an athletics check or anything. You'll land, with the pole in hand, and you'll just come down with it over your knee, crushing it in half. And as soon as you snap, you're looking down like, yeah, and then you see the blue linings similar to what happened before, and all of a sudden it boils up and just splatters a 20-foot diameter area of grease. And then you make a dexterity save DC 14 or fall prone and maybe slip into the water. So
I'm assuming it
effectively-
splattered. You said 20 foot where?
So it's right here.
So are all of these flags greased?
They're all
So it's 20.
trapped.
Oh, sorry. It would be, I guess, more like this.
Oh, that's a big island.
The diameter?
I forget each.
Oh no, I didn't want to do that. This is the flag. So it's just this space here that's like all
I need a what check? A dex?
deck 14.
Saving throw?
Really coat that flag, make it black too.
22.
Just
22.
continue
You save, so it
that.
bubbles up, and you're just like, okay, I saw that one coming. Nice try. Still got it in hand.
You use the flag to like catch it all.
Yeah. You like stick them into the ground like ski poles, not moving anywhere. What do you want to do with the flag?
Well, I kind of want to leave it there and then start the grease on fire, but
Okay, that
Get
works.
'em all.
That works.
I don't know. Do I throw it in the water or do we just start the grease on fire and let them come get it themselves?
How long does the grease stay on fire, though?
I don't know.
Back 1 second.
All right. I'm going to clench it in one hand and I'm going after this black one, right? Because they're number 2. That's what we need.
I believe that's.
Yeah, black is honey badgers that are on the other side of the island.
All right. Because are they our biggest threat? Because if we can fudge with them, then maybe
They're the ones that hit us with the anchor shot. So screw those guys.
power seekers,
Them and Crest.
brains and brawn. Brains and brawn are taking a minute. Well, I mean, you guys still got to come around front, right? Or do I need to be
Yeah,
coming
we
to
still
you?
gotta. Either way, let's see.
Yeah,
Next
we're gonna start,
turn,
like,
I'll be
separating
able
as
to
well.
move to
Because
right there.
I guess we're
I'll be
kind of
able
at
to
the
move to
point
like
of
right here next turn.
Okay.
So
Because I could grab that. I have a feeling that they're like down here, like over here or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Close. No one's on.
No one's on the
yet.
island yet, so unless they're gonna come around and get them,
Which they might.
Inefficient.
But I think the two biggest ones to worry. I mean, Crest, screw those guys. They're like just
Yeah,
screw
we'll
those
ensure
guys,
that they take
absolutely.
last.
Yeah, and then honey badgers are right now our next closest competitors. So I think if we worry about those two, we don't need to worry about she unit. They suck. They'll lose.
Or
Like they'll just
0 for
yeah.
2 or 0 for 3.
Yeah,
on
screw those guys. The freaking brains and
then-
brawn are so far behind us that we don't really need to worry about them. And then maybe the power seekers, but I would say the priority is Crest and then honey badgers. And then probably power seekers and then brains and brawn.
Ugma is going to pick himself up. He's covered in grease. He just got turned into a stupid fish. So he's a little weary at walking up to this next flag. But he's going to do it anyway. So he's going for the black flag.
Make an Arcana or a Perception check. I'll give you a choice here. If you can.
Or? Well, of course I'm going to take perception. It's 14, the freaking same as my passive.
Your hairs tingle just a little bit, similar to before. You notice it now, but
Gosh.
you're not entirely sure why.
Nope, Ugma's going to look down at his gnarled hipples. He's gonna be like, I must win. And then he's going to grab that stupid flag.
Right here.
Oh, it's backwards.
I'm just setting
Okay.
all the traps off for these guys.
You grab the flag.
Yes, I grab the flag. I just grab it.
Yeah.
Frick yeah,
Yeah.
dude. All right, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna. What do I have left? 15 feet. Dang it, I can't leap over that.
This is a new turn. This isn't the same turn.
Oh,
as-
this is the same turn. He
This is the
jumped
same, I
20
just-
feet. He
I'm
moved 15 to
crazy.
pick this up, so he's got like
Okay. Okay.
15,
I can only
20
move,
feet
like,
left.
10
So this
more
is still the
feet.
same turn. He's grabbed.
Cam, you said you're
almost
going
3
where?
flags.
Where you're gonna be here?
We're gonna make it to about there.
Oh, metagamers. Love it.
That's
No, you
where
guys
we're
talked
gonna-
about this before.
What?
We are metagamers.
I
that's-
don't want to enter back into
yeah.
the grease, so I'm gonna run around. No, frick, because then I run into the flag zone. Screw it. I'm picking up the pink flag.
Where are you attempting to pick it up?
I'm gonna move to here. Die, probably. Gosh dang it! I knew it. Dick.
You step on
Yeah.
the rock to reach for the pole, and pops again. Please make a DC 16 Wisdom save, please.
Freaking Gable.
Oh gosh.
As polymorph triggers on another glyph of warding in between these two.
Guys,
Gosh,
I need
dang it.
need some freaking help. 12.
All of a sudden,
Cuttlefish again.
the cuttlefish comes back and flopping back onto the floor. Out of water, fish out of water.
Gosh,
As
dang
you
it.
attempt to reach for this pole, and it all of a sudden grows, and you're looking at it from the ground up now, and it's just this huge, massive pole.
Not again. And I'm
Do you
just
have any
like,
more movement you want to use?
Do I have any more
Flop
movement
around?
I want to use?
Yeah.
Oh, we could make this. We could get PETA here real quick if we just flip around into that oil. Be BP's next oil spill. What do I have left? I moved 10 feet, so I've got 5 feet left. Yeah, I'm going to just flop 1 square down, and that'll be my turn. My 30-minute turn.
Okay. Perfect. All right, we
Stupid. I
are now back to.
Maybe I should have just left them.
Now none of them are trapped.
I know, we just unlocked them all.
Oh, sorry, I didn't fill this back in. You grab that one.
Don't forget to pick them up when you turn back into a Pokemon.
Oh, my thoughts are, if we take their flags, then they're going to take someone else's flags because they're not going empty-handed, right?
That's true.
Also, another good question. Do we even need our own flag to get into this next place?
Yeah, so the
we do.
flags. So you don't need the flags to get into your place. You have a den specific for your team. It's just those that show up with their flag have the opportunity to get a map of the cavern, and during their short rest are able to essentially plan their attack or how they plan on going in. You don't get visual of where anything's located in the cave, but you do get essentially a map to see, okay, how do we want to go about this?
Gotcha.
So it's a slight buff or detriment. So you can get rid of your flag, that's fine. Okay. Everyone else has moved. These guys are finally loaded. You guys are in slightly obscured though, so your AC's through the roof. Your guys' turn.
All right. Do we have a specific order, or we just our turn?
Your turn.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just gonna drop down 20 feet. I mean, nimble.
No, yeah, you were halfway down. You just failed your cool, drop down to get down.
I don't forget we get sucked in 2 squares.
I did. I
okay.
only moved to 65 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop down and start loading a cannon with. How many shots do we have again?
So you guys
That-
have.
That
You
was
guys-
the last round of my gust of wind, wasn't it?
Yes, it is. This is the
Okay.
third round.
Good to know.
So I have not been keeping track of what you've been shooting, but you did have 18 regular, 2 pheromone, 5 oil, 5 steam, 1 whirlpool, which you used, I know that, a blunder, 3 chain, ice, and 1 fire, which you also used.
Yep.
But I don't think you've really used all that
No,
many
we haven't used
specialty
any
shots.
special ones. We've just been using.
No.
You've just
just
used
been
the
doing the
fire and the
regulars.
whirlpool are the only 2 I have written down that you've used.
We've used like 4 regular shots, I think.
Actually, no, you had 2 whirlpool. You used 1. You have 1 left.
Oh, yeah, we
Right.
did. We did.
Somewhere.
So you have pretty much 1 of everything except for the spell shot and the fire shot. And I don't know how many regulars you've used. I haven't kept track of that.
I think we've used like 4 is all.
Well, you keep shooting them
Because
backwards.
'cause
You've
there
used
was-
more than 4.
Yep.
I know that.
Sticky note: 15 regular, 1 ice, 5 steam, 1 blunder.
Oh,
1
never
whirl,
mind.
5 oil, 2 pheromone, and 3 chain.
You have an ice in there too?
We have 1 ice.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna load.
I'm a fish.
Oh, top of the round, you suffocate Christian, Ugma, and you revert back to Ugma, flat on his butt, staring up at the flag.
I'm gonna load a chain.
One of you are going next time.
Okay, go ahead and make a check, Wyatt. You only get to add your strength modifier as you're not trained in this, like Ugma is.
Oh, that's right.
DC 18, and you can do it in 1 round. DC 15, 2 rounds or less than 15 is 3.
3 rounds. I rolled a 6.
Oh.
That's
Nice.
plus my +4, by the way. I rolled a freaking
Oof.
2. Ugh.
Ouch. Okay. Wyatt, or sorry, Cameron.
I moved us.
Oh, right. Okay. Ugma.
I'm gonna use the flag to stand up
Okay.
after being probably pretty discombobulated at this point. Be like,
Traumatizing experience.
hoping he'll fix my back issues. Pull it out of the ground.
Okay.
And can I see the other boat right now from where I am or no?
No, there's a little bit of a ridge right through here
Dang. Okay.
that is tall enough that you can't see over.
So you're like in a little.
You know what?
I mean, I was just
you could-
curious. Like, I don't know I didn't know how flat it was.
You could see the mast of the ship. You have an idea of its location.
Okay.
Let me. There.
Oh, frick.
All right.
Because they have a small ship, you can barely see it. They have a one similar to yours with a mortar on it.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Sounds good then. How much longer do I have my thing for?
Longstrider?
Yeah.
I think it's 8 hours.
Yeah, I think.
I think it's pretty much like an all day.
Look at it really quick. I got my.
Usually until we take a short rest. I'm listening.
1 hour. Sorry.
Oh.
1 hour. Yeah, it's still a long time though.
You have it for the rest of this whole thing.
All right, Riley.
So
I
did you
just ran
dash?
45 feet. I did not dash. Oh, I could dash though.
Well, you'll need to dash to go that far because standing up takes half your movement. Remember. So that's 25 feet that you lose. You'd have to dash to get back there.
All right, I'm dashing and I'm just gonna leap onto the.
You're just gonna jump.
Yeah, I am. Straight up,
You just-
leap out of there.
You just grab and just. You have one in your butt cheek still, but somehow
That's what's
like,
helping
it's
me
still there.
stay buoyant.
You have a broken flag and 2 others that you're just. And you just land right on the ship.
Guys, I'm a Pokemaster. I got them all.
Tommy's like trying to like weather the storm. He's trying to, get the sails right. Frickin' Severo is trying to load a cannonball. He's like, he keeps dropping it because it's wet, and then all of a sudden you just come right onto the deck of the ship. Boom, flag in hands, one in back like you're, those little bikes have the little flag sticking up the top.
I want to wave the pink flag around to the power guys if we can still see them, and I want to flip them off at the same time.
Since you guys are in the storm, you do lose sight of most of what's out
Dang
here.
it.
So I'll take. You can't see. You can.
Honey
see
badgers are close.
Your
They're
your
just
vision
around
is
the
halved.
ridge.
So 250 feet, I think it was, for on deck visibility, and then 400 for the crow's nest are now halved. So about 125 to 200 now is your visibility range.
Okay.
It's not heavily obscured, it's just lightly obscured due to the rainfall and wind. Let me get my measuring tool out here.
I'm gonna toss the broken flag at Cam's feet. Or
Nice.
and I'm gonna be like, Christ of Alazide. And just laugh.
Good job, Uber. Good job.
All right, can I help Wyatt with the
I'm over here
Yeah,
like
you can give him the help
It's just
action.
falling out of my hands.
He
You
looks
can
like
give him the help action.
looks like he's like a strong man trying to pick up those giant boulders.
I mean, did you see the picture I made for him? He's carrying a freaking cinder block, like cement
Solid.
slab.
He is super strong.
So
He's the strongest rogue we have.
let's see. What is your range here? You guys can see right now is 125 because you're down on deck.
Yeah, we're down on deck.
Yeah, I look badass, dude. Forgot.
Oh,
Hey, there's
What the
land.
heck? so that storm is not near as big as I thought it was.
Oh, I thought it was a lot bigger.
And so we each have our own island we have to go to, right?
No, so the island is the same. There's one island.
Oh, it's just each entrance is like we each have our own entrance or something like that.
Yeah, so if you zoom out, I'll give you a quick sneak peek as to where you need to go. Okay.
I love it.
3,
Riley helps us win.
2, 1.
Oh,
Who saw that? I didn't see that. Oh, it's way over there.
Yeah. I was like,
okay,
see it.
okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I was like, I don't
So
see
there's
anything.
one
and then, like,
island.
scroll.
And as you sort of saw, there's, depth to it. It goes down into one channel, but branches off into multiple caves. So this is definitely an artificially made island specific to this game. But there are caves within that island that are specific to each group for this challenge.
Okay. All right.
So, sorry, let me finish getting your guys' visibility here. All checked out. This is really rough, and I apologize, but I can't do circles with this, so.
It's Minecraft. You can do circles, squares, dude. Come on.
Yeah, it won't let me do circles, and it pisses me off. It's really hard, because otherwise I just double click around you 200 feet or whatever, boom, done
Yeah,
Cool.
that'd be
really
nice.
every time, but I can't do that. Oh, I'm missing pieces of fog of war here. Ah. Okay. All right, so you guys went. We'll now go to the rest of the teams.
Oof. Oof. Let's take a regular shot and
He's
each of the
loading a
flags
chain
that's not
shot.
I already
ours.
loaded a chain.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying for the flags that aren't ours, we'll take a regular
Yes,
shot
please.
and tie it to the flag and just sink it.
All the way. Oh, we can just sink it to the. Yeah.
Just sink it
We
to
don't
the
even have
bottom
to,
of the ocean.
We don't have to shoot it. I was thinking
Hey.
we could shoot it across the ocean.
Oh, we
but-
could do that too.
So these guys have disadvantage. No, not disadvantage. You guys have a +2 AC because you're lightly obscured. Your movement speed is the same as theirs, so you have a 17 AC. That is a 17 on the dot.
Gosh, dang it.
Frick.
Just coming out of the rain here, you can barely see it coming from the Honey Badger's front deck, and it just kind of slaps, just barely nicks the front of your boat, as it just right before shotguns into a powder, just and a glitter just kind of slowly like coats the front of your boat. This was a pheromone shot.
You ready for fish?
Cool. Cool.
And it does
Great.
smell fishy. And then as it kind of like starts to flicker across, you like look at it and it looks like flaky fish food.
It's chum shot.
Hey,
Yeah, get
it is your turn.
that chain shot going.
Do I have like?
So-
Am I like strangely attracted to it since I was just a fish recently? Like,
You have a weird, like, you just got like your stomach rumbles just
like
a
I'm
little
like,
bit. And you're
wow,
like,
that actually
the heck?
kind of smells good. Not gonna lie.
You become a little bit like
Pokemon just like
hungry. It's just like
scoop some up.
you become parched a little bit.
Mm,
It's salty. It's definitely salty.
seaweed.
You don't get enough to really like get the true flavor of it, but it is salty.
Aren't
Yes.
we carrying pieces of fish on deck too?
You have
Like chop those dudes up.
half of a merch roll on deck. Yes,
Got like fresh
Still-
sushi on the way.
still sitting like right here on your ship, sideways.
You could
just
probably
kinda...
get rid of Ugma's token now.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh right, thank you.
I've been left behind.
It's so small that I didn't even see it. I'm so zoomed out.
Okay, so I only moved 40 feet because I don't have the gust of
How many
wind
did we get,
anymore.
guys? We got
As you're moving,
4, 5, 3.
everyone roll a perception check. Let's do a group perception. Okay. We'll total them up,
Group
divide them by 3, and get
perception.
an average.
Ouch.
Okay.
20 not natural. From
Oh,
Oh.
beautiful. What?
12.
Cameron.
Bro,
So-
Mr. Wisdom over there.
I rolled a 5. So
I got a
you know.
16, so legit we were 4 apart. We're exactly even.
Whoops. 20 plus 12 plus 16
Divided by 3.
is an average of 16.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right
you
in the
all.
center. Obviously.
So,
Yeah.
despite your hunger, Ugma,
That's what I was trying to
and,
say.
like, these fish flakes,
I wasn't picking it up either. So.
helping Wyatt or Severo with the chain shot a little bit, putting that in. You just keep glancing back at that Myrtle a little bit. It's just like every time you look at it, you get a little bit hungry. Just like, I have an oiled up flag here that I could light, and we could cook us some sushi real quick. Like, your mind's a little bit lost, but you still feel kind of a little bit of what I'm going to talk about here. Severo, you're busy, doing that, and of course, Tommy, as you're driving this ship, it feels, you feel kind of bump, 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 bump because it can't pick up my sound effects. Dang it! Bump, bump, bump. Like you're almost like you're running, not running aground, but you're hitting like something underwater. Like you're
Jeez.
bumping over some
Grinding on something.
gravel, essentially. It's not slowing you down, but you do notice it is odd. It's not as smooth as it used to be. But you're also in a
I'll
storm,
probably
so
need to come this way.
Check
We're
the
probably
radar.
hitting into
oh,
this
sorry, you
thing.
guys did move.
Yeah, I did move.
Severo,
I
you're
moved
still
40
downstairs. So, oops. No, don't do that. You can't see that very much.
Zoom out.
feet.
Quick. Sneak peek. Metagame. Bro, we're always looking for a good handout.
Oh, I'll take any handout I can get.
Oh, geez, yes, I gotta come.
Got a lot of money riding on this game.
You do.
So there's not land. Oh, that's not the laser. There's not land here that I see.
Not that you can see. It's also storming though, so it is kind of wavy and kind of
Okay.
thrashing you around. So there could be a reef that maybe on the low
Yeah,
points you
there's
feel like you're
something.
kind of bumping across,
I think we're just
but you
running
can't
over like a
actively
school
see
of
anything because of
fish.
how turbid it is.
Okay.
So Riley,
You're
he's
getting
giving
pelted
me,
with rain.
Riley, he's giving me help action. Does that turn the 3?
Yeah. So if you succeed, what was your number?
It was
Not-
low.
We had 3.
Not
just-
yours, Christian's. What
Oh,
was
I
your
was
help
just
action
using
number?
a help action.
Oh, so the
What
rules
did
with
you want
this
me
is
to
that
do?
you roll as well, and if you beat the DC, then it reverts. It effectively
Just
replaces his
strength check. Is that what it was?
the strength plus your wisdom because you're proficient with it.
Plus my wisdom.
Wisdom modifier.
So I'm
So if you get an 18, then you reload it this turn. If you get anywhere between there and a 15, then you reload it next turn.
I got a 15. If you so I did
Okay.
I did a strength check, so you get strength plus your strength modifier plus your wisdom.
Well, you'll
Modifier.
add you'll D20 strength wisdom.
Okay. Yep. 15.
So it still ends up happening next turn. He wasn't quite able to. It's slippery. You're both trying to hold on one side of the chain shot, and you're both struggling to like put it in there. The powder's wet. Like it's not working as well as it should.
I was mostly just like,
Hungry,
Severo,
looking at the-
Severo, look at this flag. Look at this flag.
You're distracted. You're not helping all that
Look at
much.
this.
You're like, oh, Mom, I'm trying to do some crap.
Hey, do you have light? Do you have light for pipe? Okay.
Ugma, it's ready.
It's right.
But me have oil. Okay.
It separates. Water and oil don't mix.
All right. So
Coast on the top.
all this up here is just moving forward. these little dots, these darker dots, all this is doing is showing the flow of water. Okay. So that you know where the flow will be pulling you. And if you try to deviate from the flow, you'll have to make a check, Cameron, to effectively maneuver out of that without being pulled in and maybe, side swipe rocks or whatever.
Gotcha.
So if you're following that flow, no problem.
Cool.
Okay. You guys moved? Everyone else? See them come in. These guys are closing in, trying to skirt the edge of the storm. She unit will move to there. Brains and Brawn. God, I gotta move my screen because they're not even in my view. Crest of Alizite is just putzing along. All right.
Exactly as they should be.
You see. Do you see someone kind of dismount
Shoot him, Severo.
Yeah, shoot him
and
now.
jump out here?
You're gonna chain at the person.
Just chain the dude. He just wraps him up and just sends him.
That would be a
That'd be
rough sight.
freaking savage,
watch.
bro. He just cuts
My
him
gosh.
right in half.
Right now.
Bro, that would be legit. Because what
Back
if it
to
was
your
their
turn.
captain, dude? Then they can't steer.
Yeah, this is definitely
Yeah.
not the captain. The captain is a tiny fairy, but this is one of the bigger.
How does a
Looks
fairy
like
ride
a very
boat?
shiny winged Asimar.
Right there, 40 feet.
Let me ride a boat.
Severo,
Well,
are
I
you
guess-
staying down below?
Hold
If
on,
the
Riley.
cannon-
Yes, sir.
Sorry. So, I've just been moving 40 feet because of the storm. It's 2 squares.
In
If I'm
kind of the
moving-
diagonal direction.
Yeah. So diagonal this way. So if I'm going, I probably still would. Yeah, never mind.
It's just going to be
But-
kind of moving you like this, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have a shot next round or this round?
It's loaded.
This round is loaded. Yep.
It's loaded, so we can shoot these guys.
Get
What I'm
them.
hearing.
Smack them.
I'm gonna tell who loaded, going back up top just so I get a little more range, so I can kind of.
Yeah, if you get up top,
Hey,
that'll be next
okay.
round, and if you guys hit right out of this storm, you guys will have some serious vision. So,
I'm gonna start climbing up.
All right, question for you, Riley.
yes, sir.
So, shooting cannons are based off of strength checks.
Strength. Mm-hmm.
So if I'm an angry man,
It is a check. Well, it's considered an attack.
I don't know. Just
I would
just
consider
in
if you're
question.
raging, loading the cannon has advantage. Yes, because it's a strength check, and you have advantage on strength checks while raging. The only
Okay.
issue is that you have to take damage or be making attacks while in rage to keep your rage going.
Right.
So it becomes a very short advantage.
It's just like one round.
I will say this. If you want to apply reckless attack to your boat, you can have advantage on your attacks, but you'll also have essentially advantage on yourselves when being attacked by other cannons, because this is kind of like a ranged weapon. So you could, unless does reckless? Yeah, reckless just gives you advantage on attacks. It's not specifically melee. So if you want to do that, I will allow that, but you will also have advantage on yourselves when being shot at for the round. They just shot at you. So who knows? They may have something loaded. These guys you can't really see, so they probably can't really see you
It's
either.
okay. I was just trying to game the system so that I could never miss. But
I never lose.
I never lose. That's all.
And if you do try and shoot them, they do have a +2 to AC, so they are a 17 to hit right now.
they're a 17 to hit.
Yep. Because of the storm. They're lightly obscured. You can tell they're there.
If I take an extra action to put a red dot on my, do I get any sort of
A thermal scope.
Did we use it, guys? We're in Yeah, what are we gonna lose, right?
You guys have a lot of shots left, and you're a little bit over halfway. So
True.
I
I, yeah,
shot.
I'd take.
Rolled a 16.
oh,
Yeah.
so it goes
Unless
whipping out.
unless you count my wisdom for shooting. Am I proficient?
Yeah.
I don't.
Right? Because he's
He is
proficient in
trained in it.
Or is
You
it just
trained
for
in it
reloading?
to add your wisdom.
Or is it just reloading?
You know, I don't honestly remember if that was just for the check or if that was for attacking too. So I'll give it to you.
Add it. You add it.
I'll give it to you.
you.
We'll retcon it now because I don't remember, and I'd have to go back and rewatch the old, the one from last
That's
month.
a hit.
So you
Yeah.
barely
Sucker,
strike
honey
their
badgers.
ship. So
With
the
a chain shot, baby. Nice work,
does
Wyatt.
not do damage, but it does hit the mast. It can take it. So because you didn't get 5 over their AC, it's not going to debilitate them for 2 rounds. But their mast is cracked and sideways leaning, and so for them to get their full movement speed, they will have to fix that before continuing. So they effectively are stunned
Dope.
for the turn. And
I wonder what that guy's gonna think when he gets there and he realizes he doesn't have a freaking flag to grab.
so they're going to end up just kind of coasting to here. This guy's going to run up, and you can't really see him. Severo, you are up top. What's your
We
passive
have their
perception?
flag.
I think 18.
Please tell me you can
Yeah,
see
18.
this.
18. You can pierce
Just
through,
wanna witness
kind of
this.
ranger eyes. You can see him, and you can just see just absolute
Visible confusion.
pissed, like just flailing, like what is going on? And you can see, just, you can see he turns to you, and points his sword down at you guys, and then turns back towards his ship.
You should wave the flag at him.
I didn't grab one from him.
Oh yeah, had you taken those up top, that would have been dope.
It'd be a giant bullseye right on our ship.
Yeah, no
It
joke.
already is. They know.
All of a sudden, you get the weird warning symbols. You've been missile locked. All right.
Got a lock on me.
I'm gonna finish moving everyone else here.
Wait, do we move because we shot?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you do. 10 feet. Good call. Thank you.
That's right. I like my boosters, my space boosters.
Right there. Nice.
Okay. I will say you're right at the edge of the storm, and so your vision is come back. Plus, you have someone up in the crow's nest, so this is gonna be fun for me to do here.
I can't reload till next turn, right?
So you can basically see that as you're moving forward.
Another whirlpool shot. So that when we
So this is
Oh,
current.
right there on
this
the-
is
on the-
moving. So I will have the whirlpool.
Yeah, right there
when
on
we
the
get
ink.
like here, we drop the right there.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Per turn, I will have it move about 15 feet in this direction. As the
Okay.
whole thing just kind of slowly moves.
Is it? So do we get a speed boost for being in the flow?
No.
No.
No, not here. This isn't as like waterfall rushing as the other one.
Gotcha.
This is just it's downhill enough to where there is like a river current, but
Gotcha.
it's more to show the specific like turns that it makes rather than like this is just rushing water and you're just going hard. So okay, it's back to you guys, right?
I'm gonna yell down. Tommy, Hoogma, the honey badgers are fucking pissed. We gotta move. Power seekers are coming too. They haven't got off their ship yet.
I
No
am.
visual and anything else.
Gosh, do I just do it? I'm just gonna do it. You know what? Might as well. I'm gonna use a 3rd level spell slot because I'm out of 2nd level spell slots to cast Gust of Wind again.
Oh, well done. Okay.
So, still being in the storm here, I still am gonna lose 10 feet, right?
Yeah, it'll push you back the 10.
Okay.
It's at an angle, so technically it's like 7 feet.
Okay.
So-
so I'll move us 60.
Yeah.
Kind of put us more center there.
Okay, so you have a lot of vision here, Wyatt. Sorry, Severo. I'm gonna try and do this kind of line of sight as best I can. I cannot promise that it'll be perfect.
And perfection, Riley. You're ruining my immersion, Riley. I
Yeah.
need perfection, okay?
Sorry. So there you go. You can kind of see that there as these guys
how much do
behind
I
you
lose
kind of
behind
disappear
me?
out of sight.
One step ahead of me, Riley. One step ahead of me.
So
So yeah, load up that whirlpool shot.
We want to hit him
yeah,
because if it's gonna move, I guess it just follows us, huh? Does it move slower than
it's
us?
only
though?
moving at
wait.
15 feet though.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly,
Let's throw it in.
maybe
Unless we
hit
wanted
it
to wait till
around
we found an
here.
outlet.
By the time they're here, I don't know.
That's my thoughts. Is like it might take them a while to get to us because they've got
That's
to
true.
repair.
How long does the whirlpool last?
Good
Does it last
question.
just kind of indefinitely,
It
or
was like 3.
I don't think I put a limit on it because I figure that it probably lasts for about a minute, which is 10 rounds, which is plenty of time for all ships to pretty much that would interact with it. So it lasts essentially indefinitely. It does have a time limit, but it's by the time it dies, everyone's already past it anyways. So indefinitely for the purposes of using it as intended.
because the reason I was thinking of putting it here is because if honey badgers come this way, they'll hit it, and then if
Might.
power seekers come this way, they'll hit it. So I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah,
we can
it
do
might
whatever.
be down here by that time,
Yeah,
just from
true.
moving. So if you like put it up here, then it might be here by the time they.
Could we just drop
Yeah,
one off the
that's true.
edge?
I don't know.
Does it have to
Yeah,
be
do you
shot
have to even
activate?
shoot it?
Just question.
Just
No.
toss it.
I mean, if you want it to affect you, sure.
No, what if
So
I like
effectively-
shot put that sucker like real good?
It's a freaking 45-foot radius.
I'm
You
a-
cannot shot put that. I don't give a crap how far you can shot put that thing.
What if?
You'd hit land, so it would nullify it. There you go. Throw it off the back of the ship, it'd pull you in.
Like, have you seen those strong guys that throw the cans of stuff
big-
over their backs?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Probably do something like that with
Like a high jump where they like throw it up over the bar or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, worth a shot. We don't know what we have coming out of here anyway, so.
No.
However,
Okay.
though, if we do come out, I'm just thinking, like, if we do come out to this spot, and it is kind of like one outlet, maybe two, and we dropped it right there, then it wouldn't move. Everybody gets hit by it coming out. I don't know. What do
Yeah.
you think?
Whatever.
What else do we have? What other special ones do we got?
We've got pheromone. We've got ice.
We got 15 regular, 1 ice, 5
Give
steam, 1
steam.
blunder, 1 whirl, 5 oil.
What's the steam do again?
smoke screen?
The
Oh, that was kind of what
the
the fire
steam
would do.
the steam is only fire damage to the deck to the people on top of the ship. So it's basically a fire shot for
Oh,
the
that's
on deck
right.
people because it's just hot air that just.
That's right.
But it can't light oil on fire.
I look here. I'll let you decide, but I just know that these guys are going to be headhunting us. So
True. All right, I'm
Either
loading
we-
the. Let's do the.
we attack them or do something, but they're coming
whirlpool.
for us.
We got an option. All right, whirlpool.
As you go to load this, Christian Ugma, excuse me. God,
What did you do to my cannon?
working on it. Go ahead and everyone make like a dex save
Oh,
for
crap.
me.
Oh no!
Um,
Someone shoot at us.
the little weird bumps that you felt earlier, all of a sudden you feel and it just kind of
Oh,
like
crap.
It was
you-
the fishies.
you kind of
Pheromone.
feel like you hit something, and just to
Gosh,
kind of
dang
keep you guys from lurching forward, all it's gonna do is knock you prone.
20.
7.
Nice. Sorry, DC 14.
I'm 5. Do I fall off the crow's necks? Because I got
No,
7.
you'll just fall prone. All it'll do is just like whack you up against the railing, and you'll fall down and stand back up.
I fell down.
It's more for effect. It's more for effect.
Again.
So you kind of you fall forward and you lose your balance. Except for Tommy, he just kind of smacks himself into the steering wheel and is like, "What was that? Like, I didn't see anything." Maybe you yell up to several and be
Gosh,
like, "What did
dang.
we hit?"
I don't see shit.
Go ahead as you stand up, Wyatt. Make
me.
me a perception check as you're now actively looking down.
Fuck. 10
Several.
plus 8.
Um,
2 plus
you see shadows, because this is relatively shallower than the areas that you have been in, up until this point. This is relatively shallower, so it is likely that you are running into, but like the way that the water's moving, the water would roll over if it was a rock. You could see the shadow underneath the water, and you could see it. You see shadows in the water, but they don't affect the movement of the water, and they're moving against stream towards your ship.
Guys, there's how many shadows? 1, 2. You said shadows.
There's a handful of them.
Um,
You catch them right at the end, like before they kind of disappear under your ship. But there's maybe 1 or 2 out about that you can see, kind of moving towards your ship. But they are moving against the stream, and not like they're standing still as the water runs over them, but they are literally moving against stream.
Ugma, Tommy, we're about to have company, so I don't know what it is. Stuff coming at us underneath the water.
Nice.
Cool.
Tommy,
Yeah.
for the time being, your ship's movement is reduced by 10.
Gosh dang it. Ooh, that makes me angry. Let's kill the
Yeah, that makes me more angry than
turds.
anything.
This is their fault.
We should pollute their waters with an oil shot.
Pollute their waters.
BP.
Die,
Okay,
you fish. Scum.
It's your guys' turn, I believe, isn't it? I just moved everyone, and you guys need to
did you?
move
Yeah.
because we were just
Yeah,
talking. So I think it's your turn.
So 65 feet, because it's reduced by 10. That's so dumb.
Bash.
I don't know what to do. I want to like cast a spell and do something, but I don't know what that would be yet. So
We gotta make a maze. Do we want to follow the water? So I'm assuming, Riley. So I'm guessing up's north in the map.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
How I can't
Yep.
see over there is at the top of that. It's like a ridge. Like, the other side.
You know what? Actually, you are in the crow's nest. I'm gonna give that to you. Yeah. Good point. Good point.
I was just kidding.
You can see. Pretty much that. You could probably see this a little bit better, but I can't do circles, so.
You're good, bud.
This here on your right, south of you, is a little bit bigger that you wouldn't be able to see over, but this little one you can see over. Yep. So you do have line of sight on the honey badgers.
Curious.
Anything else? You have the chain shot loaded. You never. Oh, you did shoot it. You were
We did shoot
loading.
I did shoot that. We
What
were
again?
about to load, but then I got knocked prone.
Oh, right. So that's not going to affect your loading. You just got to stand back up. It was more for aesthetic purposes. Who fell over? Go
Okay.
ahead and roll to load that.
Okay. Are we loading? Are we doing whirlpool then, guys?
sure.
Sure.
Whirlpool it is. All right.
Whirlpool it is.
So now
Oh
we
my
only
gosh,
have,
11.
We're out of whirlpools.
11. Okay, it's going to take you a couple turns.
Gosh
Get
dang
that load.
it.
It's almost like it's dripping with water. It's just the magic inside. It's just the compression of the water inside this cannonball is just seeping out. The seal is slightly broken and it's just wet and slippery and hard to hold on to. And you fell over and you're just discombobulated and hungry, man. It's just hard. Okay.
Now, those
I'm especially
pheromones
hungry
are
because
still
there's
just getting to
everything around me. I just want to eat it. I want to
Getting
eat the
jittery.
boat.
You want to just rage and just get rid of it all. Okay.
I just start tearing our own ship apart.
Just start.
Can I just like prepare a reaction?
Uses your action to prepare a reaction. So if you don't want to steer the ship, yes, mechanically you can.
Okay.
But
So do we have 4
Wait, you can
flags?
see the honey
3.
badgers. Could we
Yeah.
pop a shot over these?
We have 4 flags. Okay. We have their power seekers as well.
Yeah, because we have ours, crest, honey badgers, and power seekers,
Yeah, we got like 4.
Okay.
and they're gonna be headhunting us
Holy
hard.
frick! Power seekers are right on our nuts.
Yeah,
Okay,
they are.
here's what we need to do. Here's what we need to do. We need to throw one of them onto the land over there, so that their boat has to keep moving in the current, and they have to get out, get it, and get back on their boat.
I'd be fine with that.
you're gonna shoot back over here.
Now he's saying the flag. Throw the flag onto the land.
Oh, over here.
Just javelin
Gotcha.
that sucker. Interesting thought.
Or
Okay.
They have to stop, but then the movement makes them. They have to move this way.
What if we just load the cannon with all of the
Pirates of the Caribbean style, forks
Yes.
and spoons and knives.
shotgun it out?
You can throw a javelin 30 feet, or you can disadvantage throw it for 120. Okay.
Okay.
It is back to your guys' turn. This is round 2 of your loading, Christian.
Correct. We got 3 rounds, yeah?
3 rounds. So this is number 2. So your first one was when you made the check. The second one is this one, and next turn it'll be loaded.
65 feet.
Riley, I'm gonna do a perception check. See if those shadows are still around us.
Oh yeah. So your passive perception, I'll give it just from your passive because you're already looking down there.
Yeah.
Your passive, you don't notice anymore, but you do notice that you're abnormally slow, and you can pick off what look like very large crustaceans, kind of on the front edge of your boat. Just kind of like they stick out enough, but they move. They're moving, and there's definitely a handful of them. You can assume that there's more underneath that you can't see. But you do see on this side of your ship, there is one that has come closer to the top, and there is a spear or a trident stuck into the side of your ship, and it has a hand that is grabbing onto it. It is a lot smaller than the legs that are sitting on your deck right now. This is what is considered a marrow.
A marrow, huh?
Got fish
marrow.
crawling up our boat. Is that what I'm hearing?
Basically.
I got an idea.
Let me get a picture for you. Go ahead and talk.
I'm gonna jump down, tie a rope around me.
Oh,
and
sick.
I have a cloak of mana ray.
Tie your rope to me. I'll just stand there.
Good. I have a cloak of mana ray. While wearing this cloak with its hood up, you can breathe underwater, and your swimming speed is 60 feet. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action. So I can get
That's
underneath
dope.
water. I can breathe, and I can get this crap off us, so we get that 10 back.
That is dope.
That's so dope.
I was
You're just like Mission Impossible, hanging off on siding on
Tom Cruise.
fighting sideways.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sick.
That's my
So
plan.
this is what they look like. Let me get a copy image. I'm not gonna be able to see this, but
It's weird I was doing that to you.
oh, I can see it.
Just loaded.
So that is what they look like.
Woes.
Nice.
And so the crustacean that you can assume you see kind of attached to the front are like the fins that come off the top and the shoulders.
Mhm.
They kind of camouflage really well. But this one is like obviously visible enough that it's like sneaking up the side of your boat, basically. And you can deduce that this is why your speed has been reduced. Wyatt, obviously, you know that now, but
All right.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna.
So you're gonna- so are you gonna tie this rope to the top of the crow's nest and jump out?
I'm gonna jump down, tie it to the mast. But I won't
Okay.
be able to do this all in one turn because it takes an action to don my hood or my magic
Okay.
cloak.
Go ahead and make your athletics check or acrobatics check to jump down to get it down this turn.
20, not natural.
Oh, done. You make it down the Legolas slide. You attempt it again. You're like, and you just
do it, dang it.
and you just slide down and then kind of hit the deck, whip the rope around, tie it off. Ugma's like, what the freak are you doing, man? That's my gig.
Trust me, big boy. Am I tying it to you or am I tying it to the? Oh, it's my turn.
I would tie it to the mast.
I would tie it to the mast because if we both fall off, we're screwed.
Yeah.
You're like 300 pounds. I'm like 120.
Which I'd also allow you to don the hood this turn. But your movement speed, you'll have to move next turn to kind of jump off and do all that.
Tie it
Okay?
around me. Tie it around the mast. I'm guessing I have around. Yeah. It doesn't say how long the rope is. I do have rope.
They're usually 50 feet.
Yeah, 50 feet. So, I have 50
So
feet.
I'd say it takes about 5 and then 10 to the water. So it's a total of 15 to the water. So you have a leader of like 35 feet in the water to kind of deal with around the ship. So
And
as long as it doesn't get cut.
Then I'm gonna don. Say that, Riley.
Oh, sorry, did I say
Oh,
that
if
out
it
loud?
doesn't
Sorry.
God.
I swim just
okay.
as fast as the boat, so.
That's true. You can swim faster, dude. Dashing 120? Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
That's
Hood's
valid.
on. Tied up. That's my turn.
Ugma, you're finishing up, and Tommy, you're driving. So it is now everyone else's turn. We're gonna move to here. We're gonna move to there. We're gonna move to there. They're gonna move here. And they're gonna move here because they're slow AF. All right. On this turn, you guys off to your left, Tommy, and right before you kind of finish up what you're doing, Ugma, you kind of hear this like cackle scream as this thing off to the left side of your ship that's hanging off by the spear kind of flops up on deck, using the trident to kind of like pull itself up, claws grabbing onto the railing.
I'm just gonna be like,
It's only a
Severo!
medium-sized creature, and it's kind of like Ursula crawling,
What the
towards
frick?
Severo.
Terrifying.
Once again, it's out of water, so it has half movement speed, so it doesn't quite get to you. But so far, we'll do Theater of Mind, unless this gets hairier, and then we'll move to the ship. But it is within 10 or 5 feet of you, Wyatt, Severo. It kind of had to dash to get to you. So it is now your guys' turn. You have a Marrow on board.
Is the
65
cannon loaded
feet.
or are you still loading? No, it takes 3 turns, right?
It'll be loaded.
Yeah, this turn it's
Busy.
loaded.
Okay, so.
Yep, this is the end of his third. So, but it'll take your bonus action this turn effectively, Ugma, to have that finished. So you have your action if you wanted to do anything with that.
I'm gonna look at Ugma in the face and be like, "Trust me, big man. Take care of this one. I'll be back." And give a wink, and then I'm gonna run to pull out my bow, run towards the little like railing, jump off, turn around, and shoot at the guy on the deck.
It's gonna attempt to bite you
Oh, it's within
as
5. Dang it.
opportunity attack. As it attempts to swing at you. Oh, son of a biscuit! That is, does 7 hit you?
No, sure.
Okay.
Nice.
It sucks at trying to bite you.
No, dude, I do a cool like twirl kick him in the mouth and run and jump up. And
Are you gonna
back
shoot
when
him?
yeah, and I
Okay.
fall into the water.
Okay, that's dope. Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
I'm also doing sneak. Will that count as a sneak attack? I don't.
Make an acrobatics. Acrobatics or performance? DC 14 for performance. DC 16 for acrobatics. If you beat it, I'll give you advantage because this is freaking dope.
11.
And you just make this look so cool. Just
no pass. 11.
okay. You jump off and you shoot. You're like, I haven't done this before. So like you shoot back. You don't have disadvantage on your attack, but you don't get sneak attack this round.
And then. Nat 20. 20.
There it is.
Let's go.
There it is.
And
Okay, so this
then-
thing bites at your leg, and you like basically, oh, and just. I'm guessing you killed a troll with this, so I'm pretty sure your damage is gonna kill this in one shot. But let's find out.
Is it okay? Damage is max plus again. So it's
Yeah, so all of your
10.
dice max out.
10 and then a d6.
Oh, but you had sneak attack last time. Okay,
Mhm.
maybe you don't.
10 and a d6. So 12. Yeah. 12 damage.
Maxed out?
Yeah, it's a short bow. D6
Oh,
plus
okay.
4 plus the other d6. Yeah,
Okay.
12, I mean.
12 damage. You don't quite kill it, but like you shoot and it just grazes and just puts a nice big old gash through the face of this thing, severing off a tentacle or two.
Riley, would you let me put my bow away?
Oh yeah,
Right.
that's you can do that as part of your movement.
Yeah. After I shoot.
And then
Put it away.
you
then-
like and then just whip it over you. Boom, right into the water. And after the bubbles kind of clear, you see there are 7 marrows attached
Okay.
to the bottom of your ship.
I
Oh.
was thinking 4.
There are 7.
Thinking-
Um,
Oh my
Hoping for
gosh.
4.
And several
Oh dear.
for the mechanics of this. Okay.
Mhm,
For those that have a swim speed, which you do because of your mantle,
mhm.
you do not have disadvantage on attack rolls. As long as you have a swim speed, you do not have a disadvantage on attack rolls with melee weapons.
Okay.
That are just in general. But things like short swords, things that don't stab pierce, like rapiers, javelins, spears, crossbows, those are all great. Bow and arrow, axes, swords that require movement across your body or slashing, bludgeoning, have disadvantage.
Good thing I picked a rapier at the start.
So, just as FYI. And then,
Claw?
yeah, I might be wrong, but let me double check. Keep going.
I mean, it makes sense.
You
And then that's
guys,
my turn after I get out of
I
the
don't think have moved. Tommy or Tommy, you did move. Sorry.
Yeah, I moved this.
Those
I moved
two
this.
cold
And then
brews
Ugma,
make me
it's your
feel
turn.
sick.
Okay, so I got one behind me. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a marrow on board about 10 feet away from you.
Okay. Should I? I'll probably kill that, and then we can rack off the shot. Okay.
Just to shoot it would require your bonus action, which you just finished loading at this turn with your bonus action.
Right. Okay.
You'd have to shoot it next turn anyways.
I'm gonna like start stepping backwards towards this thing. I'm gonna put my hand on my axe, and I'm just gonna like start backing up into the creature as if I don't know it's there, and then I'm just gonna turn around and basically golf swing it right into the ocean
Uppercut it. Love it. Is this with your axe?
with my axe. Yeah.
Okay. Are you trying to uppercut it and like just punt it off, or are you trying to deal damage to it?
Both. I don't know. Wyatt, did you kill that first one with one shot?
No, I did 12 and he
Yeah,
looked
he's still
pretty
hurt.
damaged.
So now we'd probably try to be like golfing him off.
He's missing some meat off his face.
Okay, I lied. I apologize. That's why I checked. If you have a swim speed, you do not have disadvantage on with any weapon. If you don't have a swim speed, then you do have disadvantage with the weapons I stated.
Okay, stated.
Unless it's a poke.
Use
So
my
since
bow.
ranged attacks automatically
Yeah.
ranged attack automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range. Okay. So that means the disadvantage range, you
Yeah.
can't shoot that far. And attack rolls have disadvantage unless it's a crossbow, net, or thrown weapon like a javelin, spear, trident, or dart. So ranged weapons will always have it, but melee weapons only have disadvantage with the swinging ones if you don't have a movement speed.
I can use my bow underwater. I love
So
it.
you can use your bow, it'll just be a disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm not worth. When I hit,
So.
sneak attack would be tight, but
If you had a crossbow, you don't have disadvantage, so.
no crossbow.
And then mechanically, these guys will have like a damage threshold that if you've done a specific damage, because it takes some effort to hold on to this while the boat's, moving through the water, there's a lot of pressure on them. So to hold on and kind of create this disadvantage that they're giving the boat, I'll give them a damage threshold that if you do to them or, some other way of getting them off,
They'll let go.
rank check, kind of ripping them off like a barnacle, whatever you want to do. You need to do 15 points of damage,
Okay.
to essentially knock them off, to get them to say, screw this, it's not worth it.
That works. Is it our turn again?
Well, I need to hit that thing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
Ugma who's going right now. Sorry, I'm trying to give mechanics.
Nope, you're good.
The Mechanicus?
Mechanicus?
Mars people?
Mechanics? Oh, baby. Nat 20, so 29.
Get him.
What is with you guys? This dude's having a bad day.
Get him.
My gosh.
He wouldn't have a bad day if he'd leave us alone.
So,
It's his fault.
are we doing golden die crit method? I don't remember how we're doing crits.
Yeah, max out your
All right,
dice and
so
then
2d12
roll like normal.
So that's base 24
So
plus 17.
12?
You do 2d12 with your axe?
Oh, sorry, 1d12, but it was
Okay,
counting it
I was
as
like,
it was counting it as the crit. Sorry.
I
It
was like, what
it was
weapon
telling me
did
that
I
if I roll
give you?
it. My bad.
Holy crap.
So base 12
Okay.
plus
Yeah, there you go.
plus another 12. So sorry, 24.
Plus your strength? Did you add
Yeah.
your strength to that?
No, we got all.
Okay.
Yeah, all the mods.
So 24. All right, you slice into this thing. Boom. And it is hurting. It has lost tentacles, it's lost so many scales, it's bleeding from a huge gash in its shoulder that you've just given it. Not having a good day.
Nice.
You have another attack?
Yes, I do.
Get him.
17 to hit. 8 damage.
Okay, that is enough to finish this off. How would you like to
Nice.
finish it? Behind it are the legs of the myrtle that it kind of squirmed past.
Okay, so
You
I
wanna
want
add to
to.
the pile.
Yeah, I want to cut the. Well, so I want to cut. Frick. No, I want to chop it off. So we're gonna just keep legs. We're just gonna keep all the legs on the board, I guess. Okay. I want to chop it off enough to where like the head of this thing falls in front of Wyatt. I just want him to see it.
Just
That he knows like we're in sync. Like he kills the
You're
guys
gonna
down
come
there.
down-
He knows that he left that
you-
one up to me.
you uppercut him up the chest, okay? And then he kind of squeals in pain. You kind of kick him to the side so that he's horizontal to you, and you come down and you just sever right behind its, lower back. And then you take the top half of this that's still kind of, and just boom, toss it overboard. No biggie. right where the rope is kind of tight and dropping down. Several. All of a sudden, as you dive down and you're kind of
Fish
swimming
guts
alongside the
fall.
boat and you're looking at these marrows, there's one that literally just scares the shit out of you, but just red blood as it just kind of goes with the current behind you.
That's my big boy.
So, dope. Okay. It's to the top of the round, end of the turn, unless you guys have something else you want to do.
I don't really have anything.
Yeah, lots of things I want to do. Lots of things I can do.
Don't have enough actions.
And then these guys over here. Okay. I'm gonna leave your visibility as is for the most part because you don't have anyone up top, but okay. There we go. It's your guys' turn.
All right, I'll move us.
Yeah, so
Oh,
this
where
is
we going,
moving in
bro?
this direction.
65
if you're-
feet.
Wanting to go this way, you'd need to make a check. So, sweet. Let's see here. You guys have quite a bit of movement. Okay, here we go. Now that you have hit this spot, this is going to be fun.
Oh,
What is that?
a sheet of ice. A finish line.
Ice.
Dang it! I knew it was ice.
Son of a.
Do we need a?
I might be able to deal with that.
Okay. 'Cause we
Yeah,
could
so you guys with the
turn-
light ship
we
can
shoot a
only plow through 5 feet.
at a time.
I might be able to deal with that.
Unless we
See how far away
shot
is
it,
that?
maybe, or yeah, I'll leave that one for you, Cam.
It's 200 feet away. Oh,
boy.
I
Okay.
didn't mean to do that. I could probably deal with that.
If not, we can
Okay.
shoot this. We could shoot this here.
Pheromone shot?
No, we have a whirlpool, don't we? Load it
Whirlpool
up.
shot?
We could pop this
Yeah,
whirlpool
I
off
kinda-
behind us, and then we could load something else up. To
Yeah, we could try that.
if not, I don't know.
A steam
It's gotta
shot
be-
might
Yeah, maybe a steam shot.
melt it, you know.
It doesn't, but with the steam, it doesn't hurt the ship. It only hurts people on it. So
Well,
I
we're
don't know
talking
if
with
it-
the ice.
Yeah,
I know.
pretty
I'm
much
the
just
ice
saying.
wall.
What if it's kind of
I-
the same thing? It won't hurt the
Yeah.
ice.
I would rule it it's
Oh, no.
hot enough. It wouldn't have the effect of a fire shot.
Yeah.
Should have had a couple more of those.
fire shot.
But I'll have to think of a mechanic here.
Yeah, we didn't even buy any fire shots unless I missed
You
it.
did.
We bought
you
the
used it
at the
one. We
very
used it in the
beginning.
very beginning.
Smoke.
It was your
What's
first
that?
shot you took.
We should have bought. We should have bought so many of
Oh,
those.
we're just
why-
we're,
why'd it be
we're,
every
we're
year?
greedy. We like our like we don't. We fine.
Let's see.
We're
I think
doing
I'll be able to
great.
deal with that ice
And
wall
we're
though.
gonna win. All right.
Okay, what else? Anything else you guys want to do?
Oh my gosh,
We got Wyatt in the water.
I wanna. Go ahead. I'll go last.
Yeah, well, Cam, you go first.
Uguan's making sushi on deck.
I am.
I'm.
I got a poke bowl up there.
I'm walking back towards the cannon,
I
licking
forgot.
my axe as we go.
Oh gosh,
Lollipop.
that'd be so perfect if you had this spell, Wyatt. That would be so perfect.
Wish I had spells. I mean, I can. I think as a rogue.
I'll give Riley a minute. It's Thunder Wave.
Alright, that was
If
a
you had
really-
Thunder Wave,
That would be really
you just
good.
go right in between all those guys. And
Might move the boat a little bit, but hey.
It'd be
That'd
worth
be
it.
sick.
Get off my boat.
Gosh dang it.
All right, what are we doing?
I'm just gonna keep steering the ship,
Ugma, you doing anything
maintain
specific?
concentration.
You want to shoot the
Um,
whirlpool?
yeah, I think I'm gonna go take a shot. It moves how often? So if we like popped it like here, if we could, it would
Yeah, it'd
land
move
the
about
same time as them or
it,
whatever.
it'd move about 15 feet, so 3 squares every round.
I don't know how you're gonna try to draw that, Riley,
It
but
would.
we can kind
Yeah, I'll create a token and
Well,
move
I
it.
think
of.
There you go. That's easier.
honestly, I think you could probably pop it here because last we saw the power seekers were coming up this way. They weren't
Were they really?
following
They didn't go
our.
up through here.
Yeah, they came
They
up
should
this
have
way.
already been through here, huh? That's valid.
Yeah. So like, I mean, heck, we could pop it right here, and it'll move with.
That's
It'll slow them down and move with them.
Yeah,
What's
let's do
What's
that.
the whirlpool? That's
Shoot
like,
it.
what's the?
Well, I don't know if we have that angle. Do we have that angle, Riley? We popped it
40
right
feet?
here.
yeah. You could shoot over. Yeah. Are you wanting to hit here?
Well, how fast do they move through the end? Something like that. Yeah. Something
So,
where if they're gonna move, they're gonna have to move
Well,
into it.
they'll be pulled to the center. So as this moves, it's going to constantly kind of be giving them a speed boost.
Okay, so we want. I want them to be.
It's
I want them
once
to
they
move
get-
into it this round. So maybe not have them in it yet.
So like right here.
Yeah, because then they're gonna move into it, and get sucked in, and then they're gonna have to fight their way out as it moves down. Right? Is that what we want? Because they've already
think
gone.
so.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Pop that off. Go ahead and roll to attack to hit a square of waters at an AC of 5. Sorry, AC of 10. I'll make it AC 5 because you're not specifically trying to put it right in front of a boat without hitting the boat. So I'll make it AC 5.
3.
Oh yeah, done. You
Why
put it
can't
right where you
roll
want it.
that when you're trying to reload?
I know, dude. I know. I have had the biggest struggles reloading this entire adventure.
Good
You're
grief.
trained for it.
So.
You took the crash course test. Watch the.
Like I already told you, Ugman's not the wisest guy in the group. Right? He's not the smartest either. So he was like in the back of class, falling asleep, daydreaming a bit.
Okay.
Just a
Anything else
PowerPoint.
anyone's gonna do? Okay, we're gonna go to Severo then because you guys have kind of done your deal. What are you gonna do down here,
I'm
Severo?
gonna pick the one at the front, closest to the front, and then I'm just gonna swim at it and stab him in the back with my rapier.
Get him,
Red
Sevi.
623.
Oh yeah, that hits.
I'm assuming this can be a sneak attack because he has no idea.
I'm gonna give you sneak attack because they're not really worried about like the people on the ship, nor do they even notice that there's someone like that's not their kind ready to freaking harm them. So I'll give you that.
Poke him in the butt, Wyatt.
18 with a sneak attack.
What was that?
18. Damage.
18's enough to do the 15 damage threshold. So it'll force him off, do enough damage, and he thrills in pain and lets go as his harpoon's still kind of stuck in the ship, but he just kind of gets sucked under the ship and disappears as you guys kind of move your 65 feet or whatever. He can only move 40, so he just gets sucked under the ship. Okay, 1 down, 6 to go.
Nice.
That's crappy sneak attack. 3, 2, 1, 1.
Ouch.
Oof.
Sixes.
Ow.
Yeah, that's
Anything else?
I'm gonna swim behind. They probably see me. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. What? Yeah.
You could just hold on to the harpoon and like you're
Yeah.
replacing the dude.
Mhm.
Done. Love it. Okay. Everyone's gonna go now. These guys are gonna get pulled into the center here.
Just gonna give him an initial speed boost to get to the center, and then
Mhm.
suck him back.
And then it's gonna kind of move with them. So this is then gonna move 15 feet this way. These guys are gonna move here.
Actually, is that helping them to think about it?
It
No.
might
It
for a
will
second.
initially, but then it'll hamper them for a while.
Initially,
as they're trying to get out, and it's pulling it with them, and then it moves with them. So it's like a 30-foot disparity, and they only have 40 feet of movement. So it's going to be kind of brutal. Okay,
Good. Screw them.
your guys' turn again.
Cool. I'll take my movement. Another 65 feet. Then, let's see, how close is that now? 150-ish, 140 feet to the wall. Okay. That's
Steam, is
all
that what
I've
we have? Is
got for
steam?
now.
Beam shot was what we were
It's our
loading.
hottest one, unless
That's
we
what you
were to
loaded.
hit it with oil and light it on fire somehow. But then we got to go through it. A little sketch.
Yeah, let's do the steam.
All right, steam it is. Riley, here we
Let's
go.
try it.
Bada bing, bada boom. I've got
23.
a 20.
Oh, that works.
Nice.
Okay, you load it up this turn, so you can fire it next turn.
I was waiting for like a 6.
Yeah.
So was I. So,
Nice. Okay.
You can roll dice on here.
Yeah, you can.
What?
Schmappy? I just noticed that next
the
to the
schmap.
connected and
Oh yeah.
Nip pep.
users.
I didn't know that either.
No idea.
You
Does it
guys see
pop up
that?
on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I didn't even notice that was a feature. We could start doing that if we
Wow,
want
we
to.
all roll.
but-
Let's not, because 9, 2, 7, and 5. I guess that's a D10. That's a D10. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking those were all D20 rolls.
Let's not. RNG is not our friend. All right. So you guys all went. Severo, go ahead and make your attack on the next guy.
I'm just gonna continue down the line.
Okay.
Get him, bud.
Eat 'em.
Riley,
Yes, sir.
what would you do? What would you say if I like swim? It doesn't work like that. I'll just try to knock him off. Just use my strength to swim and move as hard as I can.
Yeah,
and
so
knock
you
him
can make a
off.
shove action attack or like a grapple. A shove would go against their AC, a grapple would go against their strength. But you would use your strength instead of your dexterity for the attack.
My strength. I have gloves of ogre strength. Like I'm a strong boy, so that works for me. I'm gonna try to shove him.
Shove him off.
Strength. Where is it? Strength check. Nat 20, 24.
Nice.
Oh, dude, you literally
Let's
go
go,
over and
dude.
just shoulder check this guy. Boom.
I'll be right back.
He detaches from his harpoon, flies down, rams right into a buddy down below. He takes it to the crotch, and they both disappear underneath the ship. 3 down,
Still alive.
3 down,
Still alive.
4 to go.
And I'm hanging on the fat one, just like. And that's my turn.
Yes, sir. And then Ugma, it is your turn if you're wanting to fire. Right? That wasn't this turn that you loaded.
I thought it was this turn.
Or was it? Okay. So we gotta wait till next turn. Okay. I just finished moving everyone, so it is now your guys' turn again.
So here's a question.
Yes, sir.
Since half of those guys, since Severo's dislodged, half of them get 5 more movement speed now.
You need over half to regain your speed again. So once he gets 1 more off, you'll regain your full movement speed.
Angry.
Okay. What are you guys doing? You moved.
I moved.
What
I'm
else
just
are you guys
kind of.
gonna?
I have something. I have something I might do, but I think Christian's gonna shoot that ice wall right now.
I can. I don't know. Is that our move, or should I save it for them?
I mean,
Okay, what do you got
So
in your
boat
pocket?
can break
What do you
through
have in your
5 feet, but you're gonna have
Take
to figure
5
out a
feet
way to
per
break through the
round?
other 10. No.
so
You
I
guys hit the
can.
wall.
Run, boom, breaks 5 before it comes to a stop. So
So
you've got to figure out
I
another way to break through the other 10.
So okay, I could I could summon my wildfire spirit on like centered on that thing, and so when he appears, he like there's a burst of flame, and everybody has to make.
Within how far? Is it 15? 10?
Let me look.
I'm just curious how big of a like the parcel of ice is gonna appear.
I have to get closer though to summon him because I have. Let's see. I have to be within 30 feet, so it'd have to be next turn. And then let me. Each creature within 10 feet, so it's a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so 20 foot.
Yeah.
Okay, that.
But that's what I've got. So
I think your boat is 20 feet wide. So you would have to thread the needle. It's literally 20 feet wide.
cool.
So I'll have you make a check to
Okay.
like make it through there.
Or he hits
but-
it with the steam as well and gives us maybe 5 more. We don't know it's
Well, the steam shot, I would probably say, since it's a shotgun effect, would do like another 15. So another 3 squares.
I'm trapped underneath the
So it'd be a total of 35 feet,
35.
which would be a big enough gap for you to slip through.
This is trash because we freaking are gonna make it through, and then everybody else has to just
Yeah,
waddle
everyone
their
else
way
just
through.
follow.
That's only if they take the same path as you.
They all converge.
Honey badgers don't give a crap. They're gonna do it.
Honey badger.
Yeah.
Honey badger don't give a shit.
Do the honey badgers? They have the same? Do they have a small boat or do they have a?
They have the
medium?
same exact ship as you.
Same as
Oh.
us.
Gosh dang it!
They just have a cooler mortar than you do.
No, we don't care about their garbage.
I got an idea. I'm just I want to tell you guys this is awesome because we all have a movable rod on us. I'm gonna put it right in the middle when we pass by, so they're gonna.
Just have it sitting right out of the
Just rip through their shit.
out of the water.
So what?
Yes.
I'm gonna lose.
That's
this. I'm
so
not coming back
good.
for it.
That's okay. We
That
can
is
buy
so
another one
good.
with the money we win from their
Yeah,
demise.
for real.
Okay, there's
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Sink their shit.
Please do.
Just have
make
tear
it
through the
hard to
side.
see too, so they can't see it just like on the top of the
put
water.
it like 5, not even on top of the water, like put it in the mid, like a foot underneath, or
Yeah.
a couple feet, because boats are in the water too. They're not just on top. You know, bass boat.
Amen,
Just stick it vertical so it just rips right through the hole.
dude. Do it. Consider it done.
That's gold.
That is
And I
gold.
wouldn't
That's
know.
so
That's kind of
cool.
meta because I had no idea we're even headed to this water. But
It's worth a shot, though. I mean, we're trying to booby trap everything behind us.
It's true.
Ooh,
It is true.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Sorry, I had a.
Okay.
Bet it's a pretty
It's
safe
okay.
bet. 'cause,
It's a thick sheet of ice. Should I just shoot it, Cam?
uh,
It's gonna push us back.
I
10
kind of.
feet.
I mean, if we're gonna do the immovable rod thing, I think we should keep the hole as small as possible. You know,
Try to thread the needle.
to thread it so that they're forced to run through the middle of that immovable rod.
Oh, you're talking the immovable rod on the ice.
No, in the water.
Yeah, I
In
know.
the hole that you
but,
guys
like,
create.
Yeah,
through
in the
of
hole.
ice. I see.
Uh huh.
Okay. No.
So
yeah,
if they follow
totally.
us, they get absolutely.
100% agree with that. Sorry, I was
wrecked.
thinking here. I was thinking like right here. at the-
Mm-mm.
at the
When we
entrance
go
here.
through.
Okay. I like the sound of
So I
that.
could use, I could use my spirit to melt that section.
Watch
that,
it literally
if
just
they
be like.
follow us.
Watch the ice just only be like right to where we can
It's
see.
only right here. It can go. It goes. farther.
So these guys just like come down. They just like go around real quick. Piss
that
me
would
off.
suck.
I don't know. Honey badgers, they see us go through there. They're gonna be like, get 'em.
I bet they'll follow us.
Yeah, I would put money on it. Let's do it.
So
Let's pop it off.
There.
Huh?
he fixed it.
There's your sheet of ice. No, I just
There's the-
took off the bottle of
Ah,
ore.
I knew you could go around it.
all the way down.
Oh,
That is the edge of the map. I can't
Yeah,
unfog
I
war
know,
that
I'm
because it
sure.
doesn't exist.
That's funny.
all right. Well, I did my
Dope.
movement, so I can't summon my close enough.
Okay, Ugma, you're not gonna shoot it. You're gonna hold, and then
Yeah,
Severo,
I'm
we're back
holding,
to
I
you
guess.
underneath.
We could shoot them though. Let me get-
I'm gonna try to grapple the
Yeah, we could
next
shoot
one
them.
Okay.
and push him like his flail bot, his weak fish nastiness, slimy, scaly into the next guy.
Okay.
That's
For grappling, they do have advantage because they are kind of a slimy, slippery.
But we're in
fish.
the water. Everything's slimy and
Correct.
Me and Tommy haven't seen Sev in like
Okay, beat and 18.
a couple minutes, and we don't even know if he's alive.
Yeah.
I got an 11, so
By the way, I rolled a 17 and a 16.
oh.
Wyatt, start
that
rolling
was-
better.
What do you mean? I got 20.
Yeah.
That's valid.
I suck loading cannons, but like
So do I though, and I'm proficient.
and that's my action, and I think that's my turn. I'm just on this fish boy.
Nice.
Trying to just I think I'm also holding on to his trident harpoon as well. We're both just like both holding
Yep,
on to
that
it
works.
until they're face to face.
Freaking, these guys are like in the eye of the storm.
I
Can't
would
get
I
out.
would say shoot them. I'd say let's use it. I don't know.
Me right now, shoot him.
I maybe.
Just rack going off. I'm wondering, what the frick is that bullshiz up there?
How did they get so? What?
Oh, fetch no. We're shooting them
That's fine. Yeah,
right
that's-
off the
that-
rack.
That's fine.
Right off the rack.
All right, whatever. Is it our turn again?
It is your turn.
Okay, I'll take the movement. Another 65.
Are the she
feet.
unit, they're our size too?
The unit
Frick. Guys,
has.
watch.
They have a basic ass small little cannons.
Okay. Same with
Little
us.
ship.
Or do we have a big mortar?
Okay,
I don't remember.
No, you have a mortar, so you're the upgraded small ship.
so I moved 50 feet.
They didn't have
Right.
enough money for a ship.
Well,
I'm not using
Okay.
all of our movement just yet. Move 50 feet.
we don't
and
have their
then-
flag.
Well, yeah, because you can split up your movement and do attacks, and so you can effectively halfway to the ice.
So
move.
as we're moving, I'll
Yeah.
summon my thing.
That works.
So I'll summon him right smack in front of us. Why did? Goodness. Right smack. Right there.
Let them know
Right
who's
there.
the boss.
Right there.
Double click. There you go.
Yeah. Right smack in front.
Sorry,
Right
hold on
there.
1 second. Now thread the needle.
And- yeah. Okay. So I've got
Let's-
another.
I believe
15
it's
feet.
a. Oh,
Look,
this
they don't
is
even
the one
have
that
a
I
frog
scanned
cloud
in.
above them.
So I make it right there.
Who wants to bet that the top route was probably the easiest going?
It probably was.
This ride.
It probably was. Had
Okay,
we gone
so
up top, we probably
maneuvers.
would be like to the island already.
Piss me off. Piss me off.
Captain, survival check. So next turn to maneuver through there, I'll have you make a survival check of
Okay.
DC. We'll make it 14. Shouldn't be that hard to get
Sweet.
through the ice.
I got a
Squeeze
plus
through it.
7.
So yeah, you gotta roll a 7 or higher. Should be pretty easy. To make it through there. Otherwise,
Watch me crit fail.
depending on how badly you fail against it, will reduce your movement speed as you kind of like, kind of bumper
Yeah.
between the two sheets of ice.
You're good.
Ping pong away.
You're good.
If you roll a nat
Good.
1, you misjudged it, and you hit the bottom corner, and it will
Titanic
pierce
all
your
over
ship
again.
style thing. Yeah,
Oh, frick.
little bit.
Titanic.
but you'll just take hull damage. You won't be sinking or anything. So Okay.
We'll buff out those scratches later.
beautiful. Yeah, you'll buff them out later. All right.
Ships.
Everyone else's turn.
Go ahead, Ugma.
You want to
Did
pop
Oh,
she
Kim
unit?
can't drive, right? Yep,
Huh?
we're shooting she unit. Right off
no,
the
he summoned that as a
action.
an action, or not as an action, as a bonus action. No.
Okay.
Some
How much to shoot she unit? Please tell me.
Oh, sorry.
I got a 16.
16. You guys have the same movement speed. They're not obscured, so 15 to hit. Yep, good job.
Freaking
Nice.
Steam shot. You just
Steam shot.
douse the deck of the boat with the steam shot. 3d8. Roll your 3d8 fire damage.
Get
Someone
it.
else roll that.
Huh?
I'm not feeling very confident. Someone roll that.
Get a cam, 3D.
I have not been rolling well.
All right, I'll do it on Schmeppy.
Yeah. I'm watching for
1,
it.
2, 3, roll. That was garbage.
Well, they'll never use Schmeppy again.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Awesome. Okay. Well, there you go, Riley. 9. Damage.
Demuge.
I rolled it on D20 and got 16.
Gosh dang it.
Maybe I should roll that.
See.
Let's see what I've gotten. 3d8, he
See
said?
if I would have just done dice.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, there's an 8. 11.
Bro, I should have rolled it. I just rolled 3 6s.
Good grief.
18.
Let's
Well,
delete
Riley,
that
we
roll
all
before he gets
rolled.
back. Oh.
Yeah, don't worry. I heard it all. Don't you worry. Nice try, though.
Garage doors. Hi, Michael.
Cameron, I love that your name is the anonymous court jester. I love that.
Yeah, it works.
Because you are the biggest dick in the room.
Yeah.
Hey, so you guys went. I'll move everyone else here. They're gonna barely make it to there. They're not even gonna touch the ice this turn.
No, I didn't go. Don't
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and do your stuff. Wyatt.
We should also probably move a little bit by shooting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, into the ice?
Yeah, because you shot that way. It's good.
Yeah, probably.
Didn't think about that one, did
Nope.
We
Didn't really
shot
think-
honey
Oh.
badgers. We didn't shoot she
Yeah,
unit, we
I
shot
sure
the honey
did.
badgers.
Okay. How I'm gonna rule this is since you melted this, there's just gonna be, because it was technically a circle around it, kind of, this U-shape ice. And so you're just gonna it's just gonna stab into the side of your ship. You'll take 1 health hull damage, so you're down to
Okay.
4 out of 8, and that's all we'll rule it as.
I
But
didn't even
Cameron
think
still
about
has his check that, depending on what happens, could possibly do some more.
Yeah.
How's this ice gonna work with me on the side? Am I?
Yeah, bro.
You're
gonna get hit
you're
up?
under the front. You're under the front. So as long as they
Oh,
don't
okay.
battering ram this, you're fine.
And yeah,
These are from the side. Yeah.
and since you're
You're
not
good.
on the
We're
ship,
steady.
the ship will move independent of you.
You're up here in the front. This is where all the marrows were.
Okay.
We're up on the front.
I was thinking sides for some reason. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, that's where the one was to climb up.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was just gonna abandon ship and let the ice just wreck these dudes.
No
Not
question.
If they
is-
ran into it, yeah, that would effectively have been the.
Did they just smack
Okay.
into the ice?
I'm just gonna continue down the line and stab this one in the face with my rapier close. Right.
The one that
through.
you failed the
Yeah.
grapple against. Okay.
23
Oh yeah, that hits.
for 10 damage.
Sneak attack?
I can do that. I thought it'd be.
Yeah, I said all of them are occupied by holding on
okay.
and
Good sneak attack. 31 damage total.
oh yeah, that almost killed him
Nice.
outright. That almost killed him outright. You did enough he's lost. Tucked under the ship.
I was trying to go straight up into the brain, but I went wrong angle. And
You
just,
missed. It
went
came
the
out his
jaw.
mouth. Yeah. Close.
That's
Okay.
my turn.
Ugma, are you gonna load anything?
Yeah, you should.
Did I already shoot?
Yeah, you
Sure,
shot the
load.
steam at
Yeah, you shot.
Shirun for the 9
New,
damage.
This is new. This is new. What should we put in there, guys? Because otherwise, I feel like we could just do a regular and defend.
We have another pheromone shot, right? Not another, but we have a pheromone shot.
That one's rough, dude. That one freaking fudges with people.
That's why we got
Yeah.
freaking-
I wouldn't mind hitting the honey badgers with the pheromone shot.
Yep.
Slow them down like they slowed us down.
Little fetches.
They think they can mess with us by the pheromone shot, then we warp them and then pheromone shot them back. Really teach them a lesson.
Correct.
Where did the power seekers go? I think they're gonna come from the one above us, or the lane we.
You know what we do need to do, though? We do need to get rid of these people's flags, because we're just taking them all to the same place.
Yeah, we do.
So... I don't have the freaking she units flag. They're like the only people I don't have.
That's fine. They still suck.
Underdogs, man. Hate them. All right.
Wish I had a flag. I honestly don't need the rope. I just. Well, you guys don't know if I would go down.
Well, the main thing was just to stay with the ship.
Yeah, but I could swim faster than the ship.
That's true.
I forgot dashing's a thing.
Okay.
I'll just load a regular shot. I don't know.
Regular shot.
Yep.
Okay.
22 to load.
Okay, Cam, you want to make
Nice.
your... Okay, that's loaded this turn. You want to make your...
Yeah.
I will up your DC, though,
Gosh dang it.
because
Gosh
you're on the
dang it.
ice now. You're no longer being able to thread it. So we'll do it a DC 16. We'll add a +2. DC
This roll kind
16.
of makes me nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
All you got to
don't
do
know
is
why.
succeed. You'll make it through. If you fail by by more than 4, then we'll take some damage. If you crit fail, you
We'll take a lot of damage.
straight up just like somehow drive the ship sideways more into the ice. Like we're not entirely sure what you did, but
You went left
Okay.
instead of right. No, you're left.
the other left.
Oh, that's a natural 10 plus 7. So 17.
Very nice. You are able to kind of move forward, and it just kind of breaks the ice that kind of shoved into the side of your ship.
He just
And you're able
drops
to
the
just kinda-
e-brake and rips the
Yeah.
back end around it.
Another 60. We're still at 65 feet. We're
I got one more, then we have full movement.
No,
again.
he
got
just
one
he
more.
just took one off, so there's 3 left.
Oh yeah.
But you have your movement back.
oh good. Another 10 feet.
But you
Should
always
we just go
run the risk
straight
if
into
you
this
leave
fog
'em.
cloud?
I don't know, guys.
I don't
What does
know.
the fog
Looks
do
like
again?
it cleared. Hey, give us our
So
view.
No, it's fog. You can't see through fog.
that is
Well,
your.
yeah,
So
but-
this is heavily obscured.
Oh,
You can
'cause
see
we
all of
can't.
30 feet into the fog or around your current vision. It is heavily obscured.
My fear is
Fog.
look at she unit. They make it through that wall. They're like
They're- yeah,
dandelions
they-
and daisies the rest of the way.
Mm. So
If
which
you're
way do I
wanting to,
go?
if you're wanting to turn hard, you're gonna need to make a survival check again to turn your ship up that direction, because it'll be kind of a right-hand turn, left-hand turn. So
do we go up?
We're gonna- It's a safe bet, but we lose so much time.
I know.
I know.
I love
How
the
much-
decisions.
How much further until we're at
We're
this
close.
freaking island?
We're close. It's about if I remember right, it's
'Cause
like
it's-
easily 500
it-
feet away.
It's like
around
right
there.
here or somewhere,
Yeah.
right?
Imagine.
Oh yeah,
Ah!
right there. Do we just go straight through the fog cloud?
We're gonna hit something, but yeah.
All right,
We're
we're going straight through the
smash
fog
into
cloud.
something, but what do you do?
I shouldn't have given that to you.
No, you shouldn't have. But you're
Yeah, you
a
definitely shouldn't have.
benevolent DM.
Benevolent.
I had how much more movement did I had? I had 10 more.
I had 10 more. Or is it 15?
I also kind of want to
Okay.
make sure you guys get through some stuff today because, yeah. Anyways,
It's already 11.
We'll
Yeah,
we'll
it's
dump
already
the we'll
one
dump
for
the
us.
flags in
oh,
the
it's almost
fog.
noon. Oh yeah, for you,
One.
11. That's right.
Yeah, it is noon. And for me,
Okay. So you guys can see 200 feet, so I need to undo a little bit. Sorry.
The foggiest of clouds. I don't know, dude.
Are you moving into the fog cloud with your
Yep.
remaining movement?
Yeah,
Okay.
worth a shot.
that's where we end is right there. So
Oh, so this is next turn that you're planning on. Okay.
yeah.
So these guys are gonna go crack right into it, and you're gonna see them just.
Come
Just
to a
smack
screeching
into it?
halt.
You're gonna see one of them jump off the front
Or they can go ice pick it.
and start just like beating on it with one of their weapons. Just
That's what they've left with?
Nice.
Oh no.
bro, they didn't have enough money to upgrade their
don't
ship.
have
You think they
money.
have enough money for other stuff?
I thought
Plus, their
that
cannons shoot
Well,
horizontally, so they can't blow the shit out from in front of them.
Oh,
You
So they'd only
know, you
be-
got to give them an A for effort.
A for effort though. At least they're gonna try to get through it.
Honey badgers are still in that stupid vortex.
Freaking get wrecked, honey badgers. You guys suck.
Yeah, pieces
Gosh
of crap.
dang it. I guess technically you guys can still see
Okay.
up this channel here. Poor Crystal Palisite. Oh my gosh.
How far back are they from us? How far away are
Oh,
they?
they've got to be just getting wrecked.
we kind of screwed them over.
Come on. Hmm.
They are nearly 1,000 feet away
Oh,
from us.
boy. Pobrecitos.
Oh,
They're
that makes
freaking
it so
wrecked.
good.
They also have a heavy ship. They're the only heavy ship out here, so their movement speed is abysmal.
It's
Their
garbage.
own mistake.
But they haven't had anything to really slow them down like you guys have, because they're free and clear. They have nobody contesting them. So,
Easy.
everyone's moved. It's back to you guys.
Cool.
The
Okay.
unit
I'll
can't hit
take-
you. Oh wait, yes they can. Oh,
Who?
do they have?
I'm moving. I'm now in the
Nope,
fog.
they don't have any shots left. Sorry.
Good. I was
They're,
about to.
they're out of stuff to shoot at
Oh,
people.
I have full movement.
I was right
So
about
that's
to.
another 10 feet. Bam, right there.
Oh dear, we lost it all, huh?
It is
Perfect though. This is
foggy.
How far can you see in the fog, Riley?
I think you said 30 feet.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Whoa, it's all dark. We're all.
Man, we're gonna die.
We're gonna find it like a
Oops.
fog dragon in here, dude. Chilling.
After all this, it's just gonna end.
There you go. That's your
TPK.
visibility until
That's
someone gets up into the
Aw.
crow's nest, and then you can see all of 60 feet.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Wanna-
fire.
wanna
I'm
shoot
gonna
at someone?
I'm gonna shoot a cannon over here. Okay, but I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna stick 2 of the flags in the cannon first.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick crests and. No, let's do. Okay, no, hold on to crest. We're not doing crest yet. We're gonna do honey badgers and who else do we have? We have
Power seekers.
Power seekers.
power seekers. Let's do both of those. Stick those in the front, and we're gonna shoot them off to this way.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh,
Round them
Make
off.
your attack.
All right.
Just shoot it off.
19.
19 misses. Actually, you don't really know the effect, but it
just
misses.
flies away. It just goes away. It just goes so
It
There's
disappears into
nothing
the
to
fog.
miss. It just
Just shoot it. Just out.
Boom.
Did we move?
You guys have moved for your turn.
I know
No,
from the
10
shot.
feet in the cannon.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I just moved you. I
oh,
just
you moved us.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Look
I
at
had to.
that. Look at
okay,
us.
okay.
We're all alone in this world.
Cool.
Just a little blue dot.
You know, at this point, like the goal is just to get to the island. So even if we run head first into something, just hop off the boat and just get to
Swim.
the island.
Go ahead, your turn.
Hang on to Wyatt's
Okay.
rope and he'll pull us.
I will
What?
take
Can
You want to
go?
start picking
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
barnacles
65
off?
feet.
I'm gonna hit the
Oh.
next barnacle.
Okay.
Just shove.
Deleted our token.
Oh, it's not 65 feet. It's 75.
I'm just gonna start shoving.
Another 10 feet. Another 10
barnacles.
feet. Right there.
Ah! I don't know what I did. There we go. I just clicked and everything disappeared.
Delete the whole map.
Oh my gosh. Luckily, there's an undo
13 on
button.
the barnacle.
13
shove.
hits.
Yeah.
13 hits.
Let's go.
Oh, 13 damage or 13 to hit?
I was shoving.
Oh, yeah, 13 hits. That is its
Throwing a
AC.
shoulder- throwing a
So you
shoulder
frickin'
into him.
shove it off.
Oh.
You're down to 2 left attached on the barnacle.
Yeah,
Okay.
grip.
Oh, that would be bad news if we smashed into something because Wyatt would be on the front.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
if you smash. I'm at the front hanging out.
Oh, frick, we forgot.
Okay,
to
go
do
ahead, guys.
whatchamacallit.
Our
Okay,
turn again?
Almost through.
our
Yep.
turn.
You guys can't see anything,
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
can't
just kind of
see
moving them.
Jack.
Okay,
That
I'm just
word.
gonna I'm gonna huck the
75
other one that we
feet.
have, like a javelin.
The Crest of Alazite.
You want to wipe your butt with
Oh
it
no!
first?
So I'm gonna take Crest of Alazite's one. I'm gonna wrap it around a cannonball with some rope, and then we're gonna just toss it over the edge. It's gonna sink to the bottom of the
Okay.
earth.
I like it.
Awesome. Just wrap it, throw it, boom,
Boop.
gone. What do you have left? Just
We have
The
one more,
crest?
don't we?
I thought you launched
No,
two.
because you launched. We have
You have
ours.
4.
The only one left is ours.
yeah.
Copy that.
So we're
You have
keeping that one.
yours and the Crest of Alazite and the 2
I
full
shot
ones.
two
You
randomly.
shot the 2, and then you just sunk Crest of Alazite.
Yeah.
Roll
Now-
Uma's intelligence check to see if he throws
Okay.
ours off the boat.
No,
Just
no,
kidding.
he knows. No, Oogma.
Wait, which color are we again?
Hmm.
Tommy, go ahead and make me a wisdom
Tommy boy.
survival check.
A wisdom what?
Survival check.
Oh, a survival check?
I thought survival was intel. Was it? No. You're right, it is wisdom.
That is a 15.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty
You
good.
feel a
usually.
little uneasy.
Frick.
You've
Our
been
captain's
you've
seasick.
moved
A lot.
for like 15 20 seconds through eerily calm water. Very
Stuck.
very calm water.
And
Like despite the fog, like you literally cannot see, like besides the fog just kind of like passing by you, you can't see shit. You're relying on Severo to give you any sort of like 15 foot out in front of the boat type information. Like
I'm under the water.
Can I see
nothing's
Severo?
happened. Yeah, you
Like,
can see
can I-
Severo.
Can he see me?
Mhm.
Can I get his attention? Be like, just come back up on, get up there.
Oh no, sorry.
I don't know if that's gonna help, though.
Severo is not up there. I'm sorry.
That's what
No,
I'm
Severo
saying.
is under the boat. You can't see squat. You have no
Yeah,
idea where
okay.
Severo is.
I'm clearing.
The line is
barnacles.
still tight.
The line
Into
is
the
still
water.
tight. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna send him back to Oog. Be like, get Severo back in here. Let's.
You feel-
I'm just immediately gonna grab the rope and just start towing
just
him in.
let's get him.
Hey, Severo,
Mhm.
your line starts to tug. What do you do?
let go because like
And it's
if
a
someone's pulling on
formidable
me,
pull. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can kind of like I would think big pull. They need me. Ugma. So I'm gonna when it starts getting tight, I'm gonna go with it and just swim back and peek up like what?
Okay.
We got 2 more.
We need your eyes.
That's fine. That's fine. We got movement. Get there.
Pull me up, Ugma. Unless the ladder's on the front, I don't think the ladder would be on the front. It'd be on the side.
No, it'd be on the side. You have to go around, but you have plenty of movement. And with Ugma pulling you, you could get up onto the ship.
Pull out my daggers and just.
And you can.
It's not my ship.
It's
And
not
you can there's already holes in it. Friggin', I don't care. Okay. Then also go ahead and you can start up the flagpole essentially if you'd like.
Untie myself to sleep the rope. Dang. I'm gonna put my rope back in my little pack so I have it. Doesn't matter. Just climb back up.
I need.
What's going on? I was doing. There's
I don't
2 more
know.
down there. Gotta
That's-
take care
that's-
of them.
I don't know what's going on.
Tommy's lost. That's what I'm gonna
We're-
say.
I just
Where the
yeah.
hell did this fog come from? Where are we? Are we even in
What?
this world?
I
lost.
totally
What the frick?
lost all of the other flags. It was awesome.
Ugma farted.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Let's see our flag. Be like, as long as we got ours, Ugma, it's fine. It's fine.
You
Just
know what
start
we
crawling.
didn't do?
Get the fishies, right?
Hold on one second. Ugma, when you finish pulling up, the rope starts to get pretty slimy, like pretty gross. You pull up Severo, and he's coming up with his daggers or whatever. You go to pull him up. The dude is like coated in
Ew.
like a mucus, a weird
Gross.
like not super thick, but you can tell it's like there was oil in water or something like that. That's like you're slightly like residue slimy. You feel kind of gross.
Don't touch me.
This is
And then let's see.
really.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Bad feeling about
Tons.
this guy.
Your guys' turn.
I
Next
was just
turn.
gonna say, you know what we didn't do? We didn't drop that immovable rod in the ice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
son
know.
of
I thought about that
Alright.
later.
God. That wasn't even my idea. I'm like, sweet. We.
All right, full steam ahead, 75 feet.
Supposedly.
Alright, let me finish moving everyone here.
Dude, the square's not even moving. Riley's just moving back to that after our 75
Yeah,
feet.
I know.
He's just taking us.
Yes. Oh, see,
To the
look, there,
same
it was right
spot.
here.
The ethereal realm, just like not move. It's like the staircase in Mario 64 where you have enough freaking stars. We're just indefinitely running.
You guys can see the edge of the fog. It starts to peter out, and you
Oh,
start to
good.
see open water again.
You
They're
said
not quite out of the
good.
fog yet, though. Severo,
Okay, I'm
get
gonna
up
load
to
up
the
a shot
top.
if I got an action.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you do. Go ahead. Severo, you get up to the top, and you, my friend.
What does a 15 get me? 2 rounds?
2 rounds. Yep.
Land ho!
About
Um,
time.
Passive perception's 18.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, dude.
Perception.
Perception.
Hey,
Right, bro. You're paying attention to everybody.
He's got that situational awareness.
Astuteness.
At least in D&D, you know.
okay. Um, as you get up, you're like, oh, land, sweet, guys, that's awesome. And you kind of, as you look back, something catches your eye in the distance, off
A
over
butthole?
in this direction. You see something kind of surface, kind of like dolphins do or whales. This is probably like a whale size. Something that just kind of crests above. This is really nice flat water. You guys are used to this storm you just came through and these canyons. It's just serene. This island is beautiful. It looks very green. The water's just crystal smooth. It's like glass, but this peeks up out of the water. Not to breathe, but you notice it seems to crest. You see obviously its eyes that it's basically cresting the water to look at you and then dips back down into the
Gosh,
water.
dang it.
Whale ho!
Did you call me a whale?
Yeah, and a hoe.
So this island,
Mhm.
I guess let me get out of this fog there. This island,
Do we see
What-
the sheep
what-
in there?
do I see where I need to go on?
Yeah, you need to get on land. So basically by planting your flag or getting on land, the first ones to touch land are, quote, this is the finish line. The island is the finish line of the race.
Oh,
All those
Okay, well,
that
there's
make
my
it
full
here,
movement.
just
all
run
those that make
right
it
on
here, yeah, you just run it aground just like a
yeah,
black pearl.
just
Done.
Grr.
The Kraken's out there waiting for you. Let's just run it aground.
Yeah.
Done. Love it. Let me zoom out and we'll get you a bigger picture here.
Go, Ugma! Plant the flag!
So you guys land, and there's a big ringing that kind of happens ching, across the sky. And out from the ground, right here, that spot, rises a trident, Aquaman style. Okay.
Nice.
For those with a passive perception of 12 or above, you can notice that there on one of the tridents hangs a little ring as well.
I see a ring. There's a ring.
And so you guys have finished the race first. Therefore, you have taken first place and receive the Sedimentide Spire,
Nice.
which is a trident from the magic items page. If you go back and look at that, it's got a couple cool abilities, but so this is your reward for getting here. The ring allows you to essentially control it. It kind of transfers its powers to you as the owner of the spear. You guys have now a short rest.
Thank goodness.
Along with this short rest, you have the opportunity to strategize your descent. So your goal is to grab an egg.
Do
Okay.
we know where that is?
Nope, you have no idea.
Do we know what this black line
Go
is?
ahead. Go ahead. That's like the entrance to the cave.
Okay.
I just wanted something to like show
Okay.
that like you have now entered the cavern, and it magically prohibits others from entering yours.
Gotcha.
So, it also is a barrier that anything inside the cave cannot leave. So they cannot pass through that barrier either. Only those, you guys can pass through.
Okay, so I imagine. Sorry, I know you just said this. This is our hole then, in the center.
Yeah, so this is looking at, so if we were to take that and cut it in half and put a piece of glass, like this is now an
Yeah,
aquarium
right.
and you're looking at it from the side. Yep.
Okay, I got it.
An ant farm,
Come down
whatever.
and- yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So this is like a little air pocket here,
Literally a giant
up in here.
like the butt.
So we're in the water. We gotta swim up in. Correct? We're not on this land, or we're on this land.
Yeah, so you're up top here where your tokens are.
Okay.
The idea is you're gonna have to come down, enter in,
Swim,
do what you
swim,
need to.
Swim.
There is a little pocket of air up in here.
Oh, okay. This is what you're saying. It's okay, gotcha. Because I heard something
And
that's
so
2D. Okay.
yeah, so it's like an
Yeah.
ant. So this is
Yeah.
horizontal now
Yeah,
rather than
yeah.
top down.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, sorry.
I was doing a stink, so I heard
So.
bits and bobbles.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's go.
So your short rest is over. Ugma, you can attune to this spear within that time. Be able to use it.
If I just run it through
You
my
guys
cheeks
also-
a couple times.
You guys also have really lube it up with some
Nice
poop
and-
stains.
Nice and attuned.
Nasty.
Okay.
Get 'em next time.
By the time you guys reach the end of your long rest, other ships start showing up. I was gonna have, if you guys put the rod down, I was gonna have one team show up just like swimming,
Totally forgot. That'd been
just
sick.
like
Oh,
after you
so
guys are like
good.
done.
Backflip out.
Gosh dang it.
I totally forgot.
But ships start to arrive. Everyone kind of making their own little campfire. Some stay on their ships. Some decide to, kind of make camp on land. On land's a little bit more difficult as it is slimy surface. It's a very pretty landscape. The water is very clear.
I'm gonna look at the
But
guy
yeah.
that pointed his sword at us from the.
Yeah, the paladin from the honey badgers.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do the wink at him, be like, and then we'll just turn around and start walk. Let's go.
He takes that very offensively because he can't quite do it back because it's kind of against his his nature as a paladin. But you can tell he truly wants to like insult you.
Did anybody find their
Loyal
flags?
friend.
No, there is no one here with a flag besides you guys. You are the only ones with your team flag.
Rough.
The unit just said, "Screw it. We've never finished anything. Who gives a crap? We're just gonna get to the end." And they almost,
They
they took
got
second. But then the other team, they were so far behind that they're like, it doesn't even matter.
Crest,
Yeah. Well, you guys took the crests.
We did. We sunk it to the bottom of the sea. They didn't.
Yeah,
they didn't
it
ever
was-
get one to begin with. We
was
didn't
brains
take
and
it. What are
brawn.
you talking about?
Brains and brawn. Yeah, the rest of
Oh.
them have no idea that you took it, but they're pissed because everyone was in front of them, so somebody had to have taken it. They're mad about it. But so none of them got to really plan. They only see water in front of them. And they're not sure what they're getting into. So now that you have a plan of attack, descend, gentlemen.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to
Oh yeah,
cast
cast
water
your
breathing.
spells.
I need to mark that. So I'll
It
cast
lasts
water
for
breathing.
an hour, 8 hours.
It lasts for a
Does
long
that mean I
time.
can't breathe
I think-
on land? Am I like
Well,
suffocating
24
again?
hours.
Am I another
24
fish?
Well, an
hours?
entire day.
No, you can.
No,
you can
so
do
you
both.
can affected creatures also retain their normal breathing pattern. So I'll cast it. We all have water breathing for sure for 24 hours.
Beautiful.
And then I also have a potion of long striders to take that as well. Give me an extra 10 feet of
feet.
movement speed.
That affects your wild shape too, just FYI, because your
Yeah,
Ryan,
movement
did you
speed
put your
is-
hood on?
That's the plan.
Yeah, I haven't taken it off.
Okay, you better put that freaking hood on. When you do, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and go, "You man, Ray."
Man, Ray.
Me, barnacle boy.
Barnacle.
Big barnacle. I want to be the
Okay.
drip bubble.
And then
Yeah.
I will jump into the water and wild shape into a giant octopus.
There you go.
Very nice.
So mid-air, I'll transform into the giant octopus, and with one tangle, I'll wrap it around Ugma and yank him in with me.
You guys moved twice. I feel like am I that much? I don't know. I jumped there.
Did you dash 3 times? 2 times?
Oh, I did, like, because I was on land and I went from.
Bro, you're
I just did
freaking
90 first,
fast.
and then I did 120.
I
yeah.
figured I took my action to polymorph and jumped in and just did my normal.
Yeah.
So now I'll
So-
dash.
as I stated before, this is a magical barrier. It's something you can see, but it would be something
Putting it
that
right
would
there.
house stuff. So nothing can pass through this except for you guys, as you are the team weird, the only ones allowed to pass through here. And that goes for anything inside of it as well. So nothing can exit past this. So once you've entered in here, you are essentially in threaten range or whatever. You're within the cave. So this is turn 2. So Severo, I believe you still need to move.
I was like, far. I'm just sending it. I'm gonna start looking for. Oh, I'm in the fog over there somewhere.
Disappeared.
Yeah.
You're too fast.
Okay.
Too
So
Your eyes didn't adjust yet.
you can see.
It did not like me moving in the.
Like, you're in
Okay,
the fog,
so
why is that new?
Severo, you kind of swim in past everyone, super lightning quick. And you see off in the distance, past your normal vision, but you do kind of see just kind of a quick light, just kind of ripple
Mm-hmm.
off in, kind of this direction here. See a light ripple. And despite being underground and you have your hood up, you can feel like in the back of your head a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
like somebody just rubbed a balloon on your hair. Severo, you are the only one in the cavern. Please make an intelligence saving throw
No.
of
No.
DC.
You got this. You got it.
18.
Oh shit, that probably passes.
You got it, buddy.
Let me see if I can find my
Don't know
We
how
don't
I'm
fall for this
proficient.
mind control bullshit.
I don't know how
Oh,
I'm proficient.
14.
I don't know
Nice.
how I'm proficient in intelligence saving. So
Whoa.
I am, I guess.
Wait.
I think
what was
rogues
that?
are.
An intelligence saving throw?
Intelligence
Mhm.
save.
I don't know if I should go in here, guys.
Big dumb.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Because you don't want Trident Man turned on you.
Severo's the only one. He's going in solo.
The giant octopus's intelligence is great.
Cameron, when you wild shape, you retain your mentals, but only your physicals change.
Oh, okay.
So your
that's
mentals stay
my-
the same, but your front
Okay.
3 physicals are
Tommy's
the ones that change.
intelligence is still not great. It's better than the octopus's, but
All right, so you save. I don't believe anything happens. Only affected creatures. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
all right.
You
Severo.
feel something trying to probe your mind, and you kind of see, kind of like those flashbacks in COD or whatever, where it starts to like go to like a flashy screen, and you kind of see off in the distance on the left, and like the extent of your range, you see a flashing vision of that creature surface the water with its many eyes, and just for some reason just pierce your soul. Just dipping back in, it just kind of flashes and goes away.
Cool.
Good thing I'm in the water. Good thing I'm wearing my brown pants.
After that Lair action, we go down to Severo at 18. You said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't like swimming into darkness. Especially when I know there's baddies in here.
You can take it step by step.
Just get that egg. Get that egg dimension door the heck out.
I gotta find it first.
Yeah.
We just need one.
There's only was one.
There's only one egg.
All right.
Just first team to get it out wins.
I'm gonna go 100 feet. Wrong.
Like you don't want to do it in increments. You're just gonna go 100 feet, just boom,
Just straight through.
just
Crank it.
dive in.
Bro, just do
Because
it.
we could do
Could
that.
do like
We could do that.
40, 40, 40.
I can do that. Just screw what's in the dark. I'm not afraid.
I'm not
Ah.
afraid. I wore my brown. I'm just gonna go to the edge of my vision, 46 feet, and that's still not all my move. What do I see now?
Okay, so
It's cheese, yeah.
dun 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 um dun dun dun
You see
dun
blades.
dun
Oh,
dun 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 dun
commercial.
dun.
All right, Uma. In here. Oh, and a marrow. Ooh, we need both of those.
Yes, we
But
do.
they're number.
Oh
Oh.
no!
Ah! You suck again. We didn't see.
There's a lot of them.
We
Shit!
didn't see the egg though. I didn't see the egg.
Damn it, gentlemen! I am so sorry. I didn't mean to press that button.
No,
I
thank
hate that
you.
it's
No,
right
don't be
next
sorry.
to hit.
Yeah, too bad we didn't
I didn't see
Okay.
the egg though.
I would have bum rushed the
Unfortunately.
egg, dude. I would just. I'm inevitable. Just.
Okay, so right. So this is where I need my phone. So these marrows look identical to the ones that you fought on your ship. Okay, they have a little spear, mermaid-like men. Okay, these mertrolls, however, look a little bit different than the ones that are splatted onto your ship. Okay, these are a little bit thicker. They have legs, a tail, and they dual wield electric eels.
Gosh dang
Dual
it.
wield electric eels. That's badass.
And they are
That
large creatures.
freaking sucks.